There we go. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
Peace and mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, and welcome back to Bell.
Bell finally being in the spot where she technically is supposed to be, since they are supposed to be managing this video store. Also, why is it not responding to my controller? There we go. Alright, also hello runners for life, how are you doing today? And I just realized that I did forget to do something again, and it's to forget, I forgot to change the blasted name here, or the title, so let me just quickly, there, 0 Zidequest, I'll add the number later. Okay, there, Zenless, okay, not a first playthrough, done. Okay, I'll need to edit that later. Let's see. Good, long time no see. I've had people been away a lot longer. Okay. Now, what we're going to do today is we're not going to continue with the main story, sadly. We're leaving that for my main account. And, well, when we swap over to that one, it'll be clearly obvious when we are swapped over. So today we're focusing on the side quests. Let's see. I've been at school, so yeah, okay. Let's see. Alright, I don't think we've read out some of the new people who can promote now. Let's see. Outer Ring Middleman with Polkra. Polkra started promoting the video store in the Outer Ring. Sign up for a 6-month membership and get an extra 6 months for free. Also, hello, Dervin. How are you doing today?
Yes.
And
Hello.
okay, that has worked. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, a correction of something I'd said before. Yeah, it seems that Fugi Reactive has not hidden the ability to change people's images behind a paywall. They've just been stupid and hid it behind a button that doesn't actually explain what it does. So, yeah, they're not hiding behind greed, they're hiding behind stupidity.
Oh. At least I have my eyes back.
Yeah. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, you?
Yeah, well, we finished Witcher 2 early and started on Witcher 3. And yeah, very impressive already.
And also, I told this before the stream, but I figured out where I may have heard the name Dervin before.
I'm sure I'd be surprised if you've heard it anywhere besides me, but I'm curious.
Oh, in the third game you're streaming now, there's a character called, who renamed himself Dervan.
Yeah, I put the spelling up there.
Yeah,
yeah, in the very first area.
Yeah, look at the name that add many years after I played the game, and you can guess what happened.
Yep.
Considering how long you've known me, though, I'd be surprised because I've been around for like 10 or 12 years on Guild Wars, so...
Yeah, true.
Okay, let's see. But yeah, we're playing Zenless Zone Zero for some of the side quests, since we've caught up to the main story, at least where my main account was. Let's see. Outer Ring Middleman. Polkra started promoting the video store in the Outer Ring. Sign up for a 6-month membership and get an extra 6 months for free, plus free delivery for other in-city purchases. But wait, the store only offers regular annual memberships, and she's selling them at a 10% markup from the regular annual price. Polkra. Then we have Yanagi. Gentle Blade. Hey, Miss Promoter, any recommendations? When asked, Yanagi brushes back a loose strand of hair and gently gazes at the Inquirer from behind her glasses. My recommendations? Though it may not suit you, I think this movie will have a fascinating effect on calming your nerves. She successfully manages to get a lot of terrible movies, experimental movies, with unique and miraculous designs sold. Okay. Piper, let's see. Runners. ZZ finally came to Xbox. I do Ben. We're checking what everyone's descriptions of their styles is at the moment. Then we'll get to the actual side quests. City Tour promotion. Old movies, old ads, old recordings. It's all at 6th Street. Piper did go on the street to promote, but just in Steel Tusk. The loudspeakers in the truck keep up a loop of her pre-recorded advertisements, sending her lazy drawl across the streets of New Eridu. But why does it kind of sound like an advertisement for selling scraps? Old movies, old ads, old recordings, it's all at 6th Street. Lazy bum. Lucy. Extra performance. Lucy gets her whip going, getting the 3 little boars to promote random play. Well, customer traffic has sure increased, but almost every customer says, "You must have spent a fortune on promotion, huh? What an amazing animal performance."
Good God.
Let's see. We have seen Ben's here. A great temptation for passing kids. Ben can promote the video store to their parents while letting the kids pet his soft fur. Rena. 3-hit beating. And Estella and Drusilla can also help her promoting the video store. With megaphones in hand, deliver a spinning triple promotion impact.
Wait, how does Corin do this then?
Good. Oh, almost skipped her, yeah. Anything you need. Corinne carefully answers any questions that people have, though many of these questions have nothing to do with the video store, such as asking for directions. The popularity of the video store does see improvement with her help. Maybe her diligence makes people feel as if they need to give back. Okay, that's a nice one. Nicole. Business acumen. Nicole fully utilizes her business acumen to make customers believe things like getting videotapes is far more affordable than going to the cinema. Honestly, probably accurate. And yeah, Ben's good with kids. There's an entire rank-up event with him all about that. I think we've seen Billy before. Nekomada we have not. Needed with Ambi, I think. Awful delight. Nakamada carefully sneaks up to the target, then jumps out in front of them and executes. A promotion tactic that hits with an emotional impact. Yeah, it's very clear which of these were written later than the first batch of characters, huh? Promotional spoilers. Ambi stops the people passing by and asks if they've watched these films. If they say no, she'll start spoiling everything until they say, "Don't, no more spoilers, I'm going to go rent the tape now." Ambi.
That's evil!
Psychological warfare is that.
I did not know she had it in her to go that far.
Okay, that's the store open. Now then, we already have someone here about the side quests. Let's see. Oh, it sure is nice here at your store. Thank you. He just came by the ballet twins here and seemed to be in a bit of a funk, muttering on something about how his granddaughters are shadows, who he has to go and see. And then he just disappeared. Oh, the old man who's the grandpa of the ballet twins dancers. Before he left, he asked me to hand you this note, and he repeatedly urged me not to peek inside. I may have argued with the guy, but I'm not the type to go and invade someone's privacy like that. Alright, now that it's been delivered, my job here is done. Okay, yesterday's stage 2. And a photo. Let's see. A photo of the famous twin dancers taken during their ballet training. Though the picture is a little blurry with how much time has passed, that elegance and beauty still remain. Okay, nothing hidden on the back? No. Okay, oh, they're wearing masks. Okay. Okay, may as well track this one and get to it. Alright. Time to chase after the old man then. Let's see, chapter 3. Okay. Yep, yesterday's stage 2. Yanagi, Anbi, and Nicole. Should be good. Zenith Aerospace City. The early aerospace research facilities in Eridu were swallowed up, but never mind.
Too fast.
Okay. Master, I've picked up activity from Rhodes, the missing person. Master, the lighting around here was damaged. Visibility is poor around here. I recommend... Come on again with this. Yeah, that is really something that I hope in later seasons they've fixed, where that just doesn't disappear as quickly. Let's see. Infrared camera. Cameras are commonly found within the ballet twins, enabling clear vision even in darkness when utilized. Let's see. Runners for life. I thought the old man would be chasing her. No. There's a good observation point ahead. Okay, about night vision modes. Using the camera grants access to the infrared cameras of the ballet twins, allowing you to see the entire surrounding environment. During this time, movement on the array merely adjusts the camera's perspective, so we're not actually moving, rather than moving the proxy's body. Now, panning through the infrared camera's perspective, you can use the camera's flash to disperse enemies. In night vision mode, certain special creatures that cannot be interacted with normally become visible. Interacting with them in night vision mode can also unlock some of the special mechanisms within the tower that are otherwise sealed. Okay. Nope. Alright. Ah, there we go. Can finally see the surroundings clearly now. Okay, so that's how we need to move. Back to normal. Thank you.
Huh. I picked up Nicole's greatest love.
Oh.
Searching for the missing person. Master, I've located the trapped person. Okay, let's see. Oh, hello. Are those for something? Okay. This broken seat is blocking the way. Great. Okay, we should be able to push it further. Yep. Okay, it was just not reacting for a second.
Rich! Now I can pay next month's bills.
Nicole.
Just like that.
Let's see. Here, there. Okay. And in the corner. Alright then.
Unrestricted goods. We'll take these.
There's that one. And that. Okay, one last look. Okay, yeah. Fair path. 1, 2, and there. Hey, I can't believe I found someone in this maze. I thought I'd be lost here forever. Did Weiss send you here to look for me? I've caused so much trouble for such a good kid. And point out the evacuation route. Thanks a lot. I'll be on my way now. I didn't expect the hollow to be such a maze. I couldn't find my bearings at all and just ended up causing more trouble for you young folks. That's great. The old man is safe now. But let's investigate the strange memo voice in the video. It should be somewhere around the... Yeah, again, just do not like that it vanishes that quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's at the old factory or something.
We're in... I think a theater is more likely.
Huh. I picked up Nicole's greatest love.
Okay. When's the exit is... It's that strange female voice again. What on earth is talking? Looks like Runners is having some fun with emotes. Okay.
Looks like a bonus.
Master, we've almost reached the old stage area. Voices from unknown sources were picked up in the video recorded here. And keep an eye out for anything unusual around you. Okay, we got all the goodies in this area, so no need to stick around. You arrived at the old theater. The exit is over there. Let's explore the area before heading towards the exit. Okay. Evacuate in an orderly fashion. Don't push... Is that voice telling us the evacuation route? Okay, looks like we can't even go to the exit anyways because it's completely blocked off. Alright. Also, this mission would probably not be fun for anyone who doesn't like being stared at, huh? Just,
Yeah.
What a strange ejection device.
even worse. Oh, that's going to make things even worse. Go to the exit. Let's see. If we push this one to there, that one to there, yeah. Okay, we'll first need to get there, though.
Huh. I picked up Nicole's greatest love.
The way she says that so flatly, huh?
Yeah.
Like, that's part of the fun with Ambi. She's basically been born deadpan.
This is my overtime bonus.
There we go. Okay. Next part.
What a strange ejection device.
Let me guess, it's not going to be that easy. Okay, just a bit more. One. There.
Look what I found.
Okay, that's all 3 observation data.
What a strange ejection device.
Oop. Okay, we could head to the exit. Or we can go... Actually, where would that lead exactly? Weren't we just there? Yes, that is just going back. Okay. For a second I thought it might go to a new area.
Huh. I picked up Nicole's greatest love.
Back on the ejector.
What a strange ejection.
The scattered seeds have returned to their original... Alright. This here. Let's see. Push that one down, and exit. Okay. And there we go. About to enter a critical stage. Yep. I think this quest chain has one more part to it. I'm not sure if I've ever actually seen one go to 4 stages. Yet. Let's give it a bit to load. Let me move the mouse off the screen.
Yeah.
Let me just completely hide that off this monitor itself. Okay. There we go. Okay, what we'll be facing then, or what will we be facing then? Sound came from nearby. Okay. Respectful things again. Nope.
Keep your eyes open. I got your six.
Nope.
Oh. That's where I heard the machine gun sounds from.
Yes, that was a million. Oh,
Ooh.
hello, big guy. Go. Nope.
My turn.
Nope. Nope. Mistimed that. Okay. Nicole, and back to Yanagi.
Resistance is futile.
Is that the bamboo? Yeah, there actually is one over here. Good. And that's just a million. I warned you. It's dangerous here. Why haven't you left yet? Also, Bangbu aren't supposed to be transparent. Was that voice you? That warning tape? I found it at the radio station. At a radio station. I heard from another Bangbu that it's a recording left behind by the trained dancers. On the day the towers collapsed, they didn't leave, but instead stormed the radio station to help guide everyone to evacuation. They managed to save plenty of lives, but they themselves never made it out alive. So that's what happened. Do you know them? That's nice. I also found some recordings that they left for their family. Please, could you take care of that? Actually, I think it might have just been transparent because we were standing in front of it. Similar with the radio earlier. Okay, so that's the story of why they didn't survive the Hollow. Let's see, modest in size, it continues to capture the hearts of the city's residents. Thanks to its reputable shop, it has managed to secure a place among the top-ranked, most livable neighborhoods in New Eridu for several consecutive years. Okay. Okay, we're not touching the Infinite Abyss. That's going to be just an absolute headache. Oh, hello, Rain. And... okay, that's where the old man is. Makes sense, we just rescued him from the Hollow. Of course, you couldn't get too far. Okay. Let's see, Golden Triangle will appear... okay, when weak to something. Let me take a moment to look. Something is causing some slowdown. Oh, that's why. I had a video rendering. Let me just pause this. I thought I'd paused it already, but apparently it was still going. Okay, we can just continue that afterwards. Don't be so stupid again. Belle, thank you very much. So very much. If you hadn't come when you did, this old-timer would have been a goner in that hollow. It's a real pity that in the end we couldn't figure out what that shadowy figure was. Tell Rhodes the whole story. Please come down and listen to me. That voice in the hollow before was made by a Bangbu wanderer. They used audio that your girls recorded. When the ballet twins fell, they stormed into the nearest radio station and broadcast information outlining escape routes. They indirectly saved plenty of lives, but they themselves never made it out alive. So that's what happened. No wonder a lot of people said there were voices on the radio telling them where the emergency shelters were. Oh, you good girls. Oh, my silly girls. They left behind some audio. Do you want to listen? Hold on a minute. That's a lot for me right now. I have to take a few breaths and get myself good and ready. Alright. Let's go. Play the audio. Grandpa, it's me, Argelia, and me, Ageta. I'm with Sis now. Grandpa, I'm sorry. Look after yourself. Everything's so dark. It's getting darker. It's okay. Getting corrupted isn't that scary. We won't feel any pain at all. No pain at... Grandpa, I miss you. Life, a wonderful life. And it cuts off. Are you okay? Oh, I'm sorry, I drifted off there. Thank you, Beryl. Yes, that's them. That sure was them. They saved a lot of people's lives. So then, my granddaughters are heroes. That's right, my superhero grandkids. My eyes are a little sore now. Whoops. Sorry for embarrassing myself. Looks as though I'm getting tired, so I'll go home and take a rest. This audio file, could I please hold on to that? Of course. Thank you, Belle. Really, thank you so much. I need some time to calm down. Thank you so much. And yeah, I think you get now why I was trying to track down that specific side quest. Okay, let's help this little guy.
There you go, sorry. Yeah, I can see why. What the heck did I throw there? Sorry.
No problem. Okay. Thank you very much for your help. I remember you. You're one of my master's trusted companions. I was just practicing my over-easy egg flipping skills. They say open environments are more relaxing, so I thought perhaps practicing here might increase my chance of success. I never expected I'd fail, and I was so bewildered that I tried to flip the eggs that I accidentally jammed the spatula into my power cable slot. What? Yeah, can you show me how you managed that? Butler gives it another go right before you. As expected, it jams its spatula into its power cable slot once more. You almost fall over yourself helping it reconnect the power supply again. In the future, don't joke around so easily, because this Bang Boo will take it seriously. Yeah, that's Victoria Housekeeping's Bang Boo. Okay. Citizens don't come here very often, but the more desolate the place, the more a warm community needs to be built, right? Hey there, kind citizen. Want to keep track of your community contributions? Show me. Okay. Fix Butler. Lumina Square also won. Let's see. Fix Beautiful. Alright, yeah. The beauty pageant Bang Boo.
Yep.
Alright. Now, let's see what other of the many side quests we have. I should probably also take a... Actually, let's take a look right now. How long are the rest of these? Let's see, 22 days. I actually noted. This is just an advanced bounty. Occasionally these will start up where there's just a limited amount of double drops on some certain something. So, very useful, especially since it's, well, also for the drive discs, which can be, well, is likely where people are going to spend most of their energy on trying to get. Okay, and 8 days on each of those. Okay, I shouldn't forget these, but I have enough time yet to record those off stream because, well, they take place a lot later in the timeline and everything. Okay. For now, though... Nope. Yeah, events, agents, hearsay. Phantom of the Ballet Twins. Oh, okay, so there is a follow-up on this. Okay, might be best if we, well, actually give him some time first. Okay. And let's see how he's holding up. Belle, thank you so much for before. I never thought I'd hear my granddaughter's voices again. You seem to be in pretty good spirits. Hey, things were tough before, but it's okay now. Despite my age, I have to keep on striving for the future, don't I? Plus, our Bang Boo and Pup at home need someone to look after them. I figured it all out. My ghost left that message for me so I could keep striving to live a good life. Thanks to that recording, all my fears have been assuaged, and I've got a bit more courage to keep going. You can do it, Grandpa. You too, Belle. You're such a good and capable girl. That's right. Could you please take a photo for me? My legs don't work so well, and wouldn't last a whole day wandering here, so a few photos would help the memories last longer. Of course. Okay. Actually, let's get a more center shot of him. Okay. Yeah, that's a great shot. Thank you so very much, Belle. You're such a good kid. This old-timer's never gonna forget ya. I'll be stopping in to browse around the store next time I get the chance. Okay. It's a deal. Life should be spent looking forwards. No matter what happens to you, there's always something worth living for a new heirdo. And that should be that. Okay. There's rumors about the ballet twins are so widespread that almost everyone believes there's something spooky inside. Despite our best efforts at the Alliance of Truth to debunk the rumors, we still don't have as many followers as those spreading the rumors. Makes sense. Makes sense? Why? Those rumors are so obviously lies. Maybe the audience just finds it fun. Oh. Then that makes us at the Alliance of Truth working tirelessly to counteract the rumors look like circus clowns. No, we're even worse. We got fewer followers than a circus, to be honest.
By the way,
A bit of a sad truth.
have you read that signboard?
Yep.
Oh.
I think, therefore, I'm still thinking.
What are you thinking about?
Lunch. Okay. Again, the wrong button there. Let's see. Who is the trainer? You've learned more about the League of Bamboo. Try it yourself if you're free. Okay. Yeah, I think I remember this one. It's a light RPG minigame, I think. Okay. Let's see, right here? Yeah, to be a Bamboo Master.
Oh,
To be a master. Pokemon Master. Alright. Master, we have reached the League of Bamboo Arena. Yes, come on.
Apparently it's a bit slow.
Yep. Okay, for some reason it wouldn't let me move with... Okay, it doesn't let you move when you're off if you're off camera. That nice, but also a bit strange that it doesn't just snap the camera back to you.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Are you a trainer or a combat Bamboo? Are you here to join the League of Bamboo too? Unfortunately, this round of registration has ended, but you can still play a part in the competition as a spectator. Come sit down somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, trainers in Bamboo, the next round, who will be the ultimate winner? Let's wait and see. Yeah, I know this. Now let the duel begin. This is just going to be a light turn-based combat minigame. There we go, equal sides, so the first one to strike wins. Oh, it's you, the spectator from earlier. What do you think? Want to give it a try? The new round of registration has started. If you want to participate, you can now... but let me ask first. Are you a trainer or a combat Bamboo? The commentator's concerns are pretty reasonable. I'm a trainer. I see. What a special trainer. Well then, go find a referee to apply for the next round. I won't waste any more of your time. Good luck, dear trainer. Referee is over there. Okay. Oh, that uppercut. Absolutely gorgeous. The referee still seems to be immersed in the match just now. Even if he does seem rather confused on the screen. Oh, you're here to sign up for the next round as a trainer? No problem. We don't care what race the trainers are. But you don't seem to have your own combat bamboo. Go check out the recruitment area. Maybe you'll be able to recruit a volunteer. Okay. Your opponent has entered the arena. Hurry up, don't keep the audience waiting. Okay. Quickly head to the recruitment area and build your team. The moment they see a trainer coming over, all the bamboo in the recruitment area jump up immediately. Pick me, they shout, waving their tiny hands in the air, like they just don't care. Okay. Shark Boo. Shark Boo's skill is being free. 4 HP and 1 attack. We've got no other choice. Shark. Oh, this team. It's amazing. Arranging the battle for you now. Good luck, trainer. Okay, you've successfully recruited a combat bamboo. A round of applause, please. In fact, a squad can recruit up to 3 bamboo. But seeing as it's your first battle as a trainer, 1 bamboo should also be enough. Now, go to the combat area and start your journey as a bamboo master. Are you ready for a duel? Well, looking at the Yu-Gi-Oh clock, yes, it is indeed time to duel. The audience has entered the arena. Now let the duel begin. Yeah, it's just a small auto battle like this. Stop, we have a winner. And now, please welcome the next trainer. Prepare for battle, we look forward to something. Okay, a team of 2 with 2 HP. Yeah, it looks like some of the audience don't want to leave. Did something happen? Do you want to continue with the duel? There's still some in the audience who haven't... Oh, right, you accidentally walked back into him.
Too bad it's not real money.
Impressive! I'm so thrilled I'm already a fan of yours. I'll keep cheering for you. Come check out the spectator seats after each battle and have a chat with us. You're not half bad, Rising Star. I'll keep an eye on you. Here, take this. It'll come in handy for your bamboo. You obtained Ultra Sacred Sword of Radiance. Okay, selected bamboo's attack is +1. Okay. Well, we can give that to them. They're very happy about that. Okay. Let's see. Paper Boo, it's recruiting it requires 3,000 gear coins, and the other is Sumo Boo for 2,000. Let's see. Paper Boo, its attack always equals its HP, and Sumo Boo's always attacks the enemy right in front first. Okay. Let's get you in first. 2 HP and 2 attack. There we go. Paper. Of course, they can only say their names. You know, actually, when we're recruiting them, they're shouting pick me," so they're just playing at Pokemon. Are you ready for a duel? Okay, let's start. The audience has entered the arena. Now let the duel begin. And there we go. Stop, we have a winner. Now please welcome the next trainer. Nope. Chameleon.
Oh.
Prepare for battle. We look forward to an exciting performance. Nicole, did you admit or did you put up a chameleon behind our backs here? Just cut Nicole shyly looking away.
Can we buy movie tickets with this?
No, you can't. Did you know, if you win 8 rounds in a row, you'll be able to challenge the champion of this season in the 9th round. That's the legendary strongest combat bamboo. I've heard that it sometimes watches the duels as a spectator. Who knows, maybe we'll run into it in the spectator area after a battle. But I believe even the champion won't be your match. Please take these, I'll keep cheering for you. Another 2 swords. You're not bad, Rising Star. We meet again. Good chance that this is the champion. You did great. And your Bangbu too. But they're not strong enough. It'll be even harder next time. Take this. It'll come in handy for your Bangbu. Falling Star Sea Armor. Okay, which gives plus 1 HP. Okay, we know who to give that to. And yeah, this is what this Bangbu does. It just pulls a fortnight and builds an entire fortress out of cardboard for itself. Okay. 3 HP, 3 attack. And we can give you the extra attack, so your attack matches your HP as well. Let's see. Got Sumo Boo. 3 attack, 3 HP and 1 attack. And always goes dead ahead with its target. Well, we have only one target. Sumo. You ready for a duel? Yep, let's get started. The audience says, oh, hello there. And let the duel begin. Yo, hit the entire team, huh?
Ooh.
What a shame, that was so close. Try adjusting your tactics or enhancing your Bangbu. Okay, we still get some
Managing
rewards.
resources is part of my job too.
Did you know that even if you are defeated, some loyal spectators will stay to send gifts to the trainers they support and cheer them on? So don't be afraid of defeat. Adjust and enhance your lineup to duel again. Here, this is for you. But I believe even the champion won't be your match. Please take these. I'll keep cheering for you. Another 2 sets of armor. We meet again. Looks like you've become stronger. You're qualified to come to my shop. I opened a store nearby that sells items to enhance Bangbu stats. If you may become the champion, come check out my shop more often. There we go, and this is where we can spend, well, the gear coins now that we can't recruit any more Bangbu. Welcome, what kind of code would you like this time? Okay. Let's just go full in on Paper Boo. There. There we go. Because, well, whatever we give it, well, if we give it HP, it also automatically gets attack. Though that will weaken as it is weakened, of course. Still, there. 7, 8, and 9. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, we don't get sent to the start, of course, because otherwise they will take even longer. Okay, should be able to deal with it in 1 round. Yep, there we go. Actually, no, its HP does not match it. I forgot that for a second, that Sumo Boo does not have the same attack. We have a winner. Welcome to the next trainer. Okay.
Oh.
Now then, who are you? Majestic Mesmer. Not bad, not bad. Do you know who I am? I'm the champion of this season's League of Bangbu, Majestic Mesmer. I noticed you, trainer. I have a feeling that we will meet again at the final showdown. But your Bangbu are terrible, especially that Shark Boo. Here, take this. This will upgrade your Shark Boo, turning it from very bad to not that bad. Super Fusion Metal Dentures. Okay. Gives Shark Boo a new skill. Attack damage is doubled. Okay. Yep. There we go. So now... Yep. Now it'll deal 8 damage. Let's see. Should probably up Sumo Boo a bit. Oh, wait. Okay. I thought it would stick with the one that I selected, but nope. Oh well. No. Okay. Yep.
Oh.
2 attack, 3 attack, 4 attack, so it can one-shot the one in front of it. May as well give it 1 more HP. Okay. Yep, start a duel. Audience is entered. Now let the duel begin. Kill steal. Oh, was it getting buffed from the others? Okay, I probably should have checked the opponent's lineup for their special effects. Okay, please welcome the next trainer. Okay, it's a Lucky Boo. Okay, let's actually check what their stuff is. Let's see. Yeah, look, just directly talk to the just... Okay, so we can just check up on them quite directly. Let's see. 10 HP and 4 attack. Okay, 4 attack. When its underlings get attacked, Lucky Boo gets plus 5 HP. And it's throwing a bit of a tantrum. Okay, they attack at random though, so... Let's put you in the middle, so at the absolute least you'll go straight ahead.
I think I know the bamboo that will fit Derby.
Oh.
None.
The intel and supplies.
Oh, I was gonna guess Sumo.
I find a hapless Bangbu who keeps muttering, "I lost, I'm abandoned. No one is recruiting me. No gear coins." Looks like I really need some gear coins. Give it 1,000. I can fight again! I can be recruited again! The Bangbu pounces off excitedly. Is he planning to pay trainers gear coins to get recruited? Actually... Yeah, no more combat, Bangbu. Not bad, not bad. A worthy opponent of my own for my own 2 hands. Next battle will be even tougher. Hang in there. Here, take this. I look forward to seeing you again. Mask number 10. Okay, just sets it to 10. It doesn't upgrade it by 10. If I give that the Shark Boo, he would have 20... he would deal 20 damage in 1 hit, but it would probably be permanently locked to 20.
Yeah, better with Sumo.
There. Actually, we don't know if it just locks it or just upgrades it or downgrades if they had more than that. Okay. Let's get these again. And one of these.
Also BRB. Derby, make sure the captain doesn't die.
Easy enough.
Okay, give you one of
Be
these.
surprised.
Okay, the rest of these to you. Okay, let that begin. Okay. Even more audience this time. Let the duel begin. Yep. Immediately deal with that one, huh? Okay. We have a winner. Okay, the next trainer. Yep. Oh, hello. Golden Bangbu. Alright. Let's see. 20 HP and 5 attack. Drop 500 gear coins when getting damage. Okay. So they're just HP tanks. And again, Shark Boo can... Well, both of these can be taken out in 1 shot by those.
Yep.
Managing resource.
Hey you, special trainer. When I check out the new codes... I'm talking about bundle codes. I've got all kinds here. I put a lot of effort into collecting them online. I opened a shop nearby that sells all kinds of bundle codes I found on various websites. Of course, they are not free, you know. Another shop. Let's see. Okay, VIP ejection seat. After being defeated, gives other allied Bangbu HP plus 10. Bug shield. Negate the first damage received in each round. And Lone Wolf Bandana. When this Bangbu is the only surviving Bangbu, its HP and attack are increased 5-fold. Okay. Let's go with this one. And give it to the one who has the most use from retaining their HP, even as they make Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo escape noises. Okay. Yet more audience. That's the first bit negated.
Derby, did the captain sound robotic?
Maybe.
But you're as well. Okay, so again, I guess something with Discord again?
Probably. Okay. Let's get 2 of these. Now we can ensure that both of these can survive a hit.
What
And
the
thus
heck?
deal damage again.
What did you see?
I can barely hear you two now.
Okay, maybe disconnect and
Okay, now I
reconnect.
can hear you.
Okay.
Maybe disconnect and reconnect.
It's working now.
Okay. Well, take 2.
No. Don't.
That's 1 gone.
Don't make people get more songs stuck in their heads than needed.
But it's still fun.
There we go. Let's see. Number 6. Oh, hello, Backboo. Okay, you have deceptively low HP. What is your deal? And yeah, these ones are just going to be not special in any way. When Bagboo is present, it and its underlings only take up to 1 damage. Okay, so it needs to be dealt with ASAP.
But wait, look at Sermo. He
there
only
we go.
attacks the one in front of him.
Yeah, but his attacks will still only deal 1 damage. So, yeah, if the others can survive the hits, this should be doable. Oh, you encountered a hapless Bangboo that you helped earlier last time. Thanks for your help. I got a trainer. I'm back on the battlefield. Here's a trophy I got. It's yours. Like and subscribe, gun. Really? Oh. Okay, double attack.
I hope there's more.
Let's see. Okay, looks like we can only get 1 of each of these. Let's give this one to Sumo here. Like, statistically speaking, it would be smarter to give that to Shark Boo since he deals a lot more damage. Actually, the same for Back Boo, but not the Back Boo, Paper Boo. But yeah, we need to deal with this guy as soon as possible. Not sure if giving them upgrades would really help now at the moment, so let's just see how this goes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we still have another try. But technically, we have infinite tries. Oh, that. Well, luck of the draw. Oh, right, yeah, they deal 5 damage. Okay, at least Bug Shield broke that.
Yep.
Wait, when did you get 10 damage? Okay, next trainer. Nope, safety. Or rather, a builder brew. Oh, right, yeah, I set your damage to 10. Actually, yeah, that, at the moment it does help the best to have him be able to attack twice, since, well, he's aimed, and he has the highest at the moment.
Why can't we just pay with Denny's?
Okay. Yeah, let's get some of these. Let's see if we can actually upgrade his damage higher than 10 now. Okay. Let's see. 20 attack. When Safety Boot takes damage for the first time, its HP doubles. Okay, so it'll go from 30 to 60. And it can take each of these out in one shot. Or rather, all except for Paper Brew. That is going to be a bit tricky. Let's see. Okay. It's not stuck at 10. I think Sumo Boo is our best bet at the moment then. Which means that I think I know who to put the ejection seat thing on. And still afford it.
Wait, what?
There. The one that gives plus 10 attack and plus 10 HP to the others. Yeah, after being defeated, gives the other allied bang boost plus 10 HP. There we go.
Ejection seat.
Yep.
Yep.
I think it's more like names. I think it's more like Mega Man. Like it's more names for chips and such that you install. Okay, let's see how this goes then. HP doubled. Or its remaining HP doubled. There we go. Nom nom nom. Okay.
Not nearly as bad as I imagined.
This day has finally come. Come here, come here. I'm gonna mess you up real good. It's a bit early for the champion. Prepare for battle. Were we supposed to face him in the 9th round? Okay, 180 HP, 30 attack. Always attacks the leftmost enemy.
I'm guessing he's not the champion then.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Also, he's
no
putting up a
frivolous spending
sacrificial
on my
shark.
watch.
Okay. Since we know who he'll attack last, oh, not enough gear coins. Oh wait, oh, okay, that was round 8? Didn't it just say 6 earlier? Whatever, let's see. We've completed 8 rounds. Full house. Okay. Secret technique, suffocating love. Go, ejection seat active. You guys have no chance of winning.
Yeah, need some serious upgrades before you can beat him.
We are close. Okay. So very close. Okay. Let's actually put you to the right, because you get it to attack twice. There.
Don't worry. No frivolous spending on my watch.
Okay, and the Lone Wolf bandana. There and there. Okay. And with that, we should be set to win.
hopefully.
Simple but catchy music in this bit. Not distracting and not overplaying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And there we go. Yep. It showed 4 for a second, but I'm not done yet. Oh. Magnetic Master is back to full HP, 100. Secret technique suffocate. Little cheats. Big bug shield block that. Okay. And there we go. 5 full damage. Well done. Just expect of me, the chosen trainer. This is so exciting. Victory. The challenger has won. What a fierce battle. My ears are still buzzing. Congratulations, trainer. You have defeated the reigning champion. You have become the new legend of the League of Bangbu. If you find this fun, come have another duel next time. Okay. And all the goodies are right here. Okay, we're going to have word with you, Nicole, about putting in a contestant against us here. We won? Okay, I'll get back to my cars and then get some rest. Sumo. So that one really can only say that?
Look what I found.
Or maybe he's just that dedicated.
Victory! A victory for being free. Alright. Oop. New photo. The perfect chance. Bam.
Oh dear.
Okay. A nice little diversion from everything. Let's see. Sheer damage is a type of damage that agents with the Rupture specialty can deal, ignoring enemy damage. Okay. Or not damage, defense, but... Okay.
Right, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Alright. Okay. Let's go do the city ones. As promised, drowned in the harbor. Next to the strange sculpture at the harbor, there's a person who seems to be very distressed. Go ask him what happened. Oh, I know this quest chain. Alright. This is another one of a dark one.
I just saw that store's name, or restaurant's name.
This one?
Yes, I saw the longer one first, but...
Fry Feast. I'm sending that to Tatum. Okay, yeah, this abomination. Okay.
The other one is not better.
What does it feel like to sink to the bottom of the sea? Do you believe in prophecies? And what kind of prophecy? Recently I received a prophecy. It says that I'll drown in the sea near Port Elpis soon. You shouldn't believe in something like that. Of course, I could casually brush it off and say prophecies are just nonsense. But this time is different. This prophecy will definitely come true. After all, the last prophecy from the same seer already took away one of my very important friends. Is it time to prepare? You seem quite eager. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Almost like you're about to sell me a graveyard. Fine, even though I'm about to drown. If some strange twist of fate keeps me alive, I'll gladly accept it. As for you, you're the key to whether I encounter something strange. Is that part of the prophecy? Not exactly. I just need someone to help me check for any safety hazards around Port Elpis. According to the prophecy, right now around Port Elpis, whether it's the ships leaving port, the old dilapidated paths, or the fog that blurs one's vision, all of these could put my life in danger. It's terrifying. Would you be willing to help me figure out how I'll drown? I mean, which dangers could make the prophecy come true? This really sounds weird. Still, leave it to me. Neon Lee is seemingly weighed down by worries. What a strange client. But since he's worried about so many strange things, I'll go ask the sailors first.
Oh dear. And yeah, welcome back, Derby.
Oh, thank you.
Missed something again. How many years ago was that? I'm trying to read as much ambient chatter as I can, but it just vanishes so quickly that often by the time I see it, it's just gone already by the time I look back. Last vacation is almost over. What's up? Under what circumstances could someone fall overboard from a ship? What a strange question. If someone jumps from the ship into the sea, they'll fall overboard. Whether it's because of rough seas causing the ship to sway, poor visibility in the dark, or a sea creature grabbing them by the back of the neck. Or are you asking about an accident that could still happen even when everyone is following the safety rules? If we're talking about this area, well, near Port Elpis, the waves tend to be mild, and the lights on the shore are quite bright. Of course, there's some sea fog occasionally, but it's not a big deal. Besides, the sailors all know how to use the safety equipment on the ship, like life jackets and lifeboats. I have a friend with prophecies involved. Does that mean we've entered another world? That's right. Mermaids, calypso, sirens, and other mythological creatures with face, tails, or feathers try to lure humans into the sea. Wait. Although I don't know why your friend would think that way, accidental drowning incidents should be pretty rare, right? At least I've never encountered one myself. But that's not a reason to violate maritime safety rules. 2 years ago, when I was still working on a cargo ship, there was a time... it's a long story, forget it. Anyway, this area is considered to have a very good reputation among shipping companies, so your friend doesn't need to worry too much. It's hard to say for sure, and what if he hears whispers from the deep sea? Their conversation took a strange turn. It's time to go back and tell Neon... Neon is probably the best way to say it, what I've just learned.
Yeah.
Wait, why are you going along with Neon's nonsense? The simplest way to avoid falling overboard is to stay off ships entirely. Don't waste time reading Port Elpis' accident logs. I'll talk to him now. Now, do you think somewhere around here there's a chance that one day I might accidentally board a huge ship, and then somehow fall off its edge into the sea and drown? As long as you're not looking for trouble, the probability is basically 0. Is that right? Then what if one day I'm walking by the sea or fishing or just enjoying the seaside view? Suddenly a gust of strange wind blows me into the sea and I drown. And what's the probability of that happening?
0.
You sound like you're hoping for it. Of course not. My dear ever so reliable friends, could you go around and ask the fishermen how things are here? And the seemingly calm seaside is fraught with danger. Okay, are you starved for coins or something? Discovered anything new lately? Like those round shiny things that are always being given out as a gift? If you don't have any, you can just bring me some fries. Okay, we don't got coin, but we can get coin. I have no idea what Mom was thinking. What happened? It's a long story. We've been hearing a lot of those lately. My dad's a sailor who just retired a couple of years ago, just living out his twilight years peacefully at home. A while back, my parents were celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary, right? And so my dad gifted my mom this coin. He said it was something he accidentally came across while out at sea, that he'd always held on to, and that it makes for a memorable souvenir. Well, I never thought I'd see Mom just explode there and then, saying to him, out at sea, out at sea, all your life you've been obsessed with being out at sea. Well, I can understand why my mom is angry, actually. I mean, my dad spent all his time out at sea, even when the old capital fell. He was always traveling back and forth between Port Elpis and the old port, basically shuttling people and materials around. He never had any time to go back home and see what was going on. That's just the way it was. Yes. So your mom... Of course not. The whole thing is kinda complicated. When it all went down, she was in such a huff that she threw the coin straight at me in front of Dad and told me to get rid of it as soon as I could. I did as I was told and went straight out, which is when I got a message from Dad saying he was still apologizing and that I had to hold on to that coin somehow. The problem was, it was only when I took out the coin that I discovered the coin Mom threw at me wasn't even the one Dad had given her. Was it deliberate or accidental? That is something I never figured out. Anyway, I'm better off not getting caught up in their drama. Anyway, did you want this coin? Seems as though it's a pretty common commemorative coin to me. Why don't I let you have it? There we go.
Captain, go back and look at the fence. I saw a little tiny sign. Not that fence, the fence behind the guy you talked to. Yeah, let's see. Wait, what? No, not that one.
No one knows who put up this sign, but it says no fishing allowed. Not far away, the anglers, as usual, are easily indulging in their favorite pastime. Taking another look at the sign. Bold and large letters, a clear and firm command. Time to grab a fishing rod.
Yeah, okay. What the heck? There was a sign attached to this fence here.
Okay.
I saw a cutscene there. I remember talking to him, and no, it's not. Oh wait, is it on the dock?
Could be.
Yeah, let's see here. It's not there. Go back. So I would be able to see it from behind the dude when we talk to him. So it would be around. Oh wait! What? I think I saw it. Oh God, I can't see my hand. Turn around. Turn around a bit more. I see the bit of corner there. Let's take a look at that signboard. That one that looks like a tank. That one, yes.
We can't read it.
Oh damn it! Okay, it was holding a hook. Okay. From further away, I thought it was holding a person.
It kind of looks like it might be.
All right, we need to give Derby some classes again with the content difference between a hook and a person.
There we go, some ether
At least from
plating.
that close distance, at least.
We're finally here. I'm heading out to sea right now. I want to ride a speedboat, go sea fishing, try parasailing, and sail yachts. Such energy. Just looking at the signs, you can't even fish in this water. The things you said are even more... What? But there are plenty of fishing rods lying around here. Since fishing is allowed, surely we can ride speedboats, play with gliders, and sail yachts too. Turn your head that way. You see it? That over there is the Port Elpis Hollow. Going parasailing near a hollow? Do you want to fall in and turn into a winged ethereal?
Oof. Sorry? That
Pardon?
one came out of nowhere.
Windmills? What's up? Fishing safety hazard at Port Elpis? Wait, are you saying your friend thinks you'll go fishing on a sunny day and somehow end up drowning? A friend of yours can't be... Why does your look feel oddly sympathetic right now? It wasn't me. Just kidding. But this is indeed one of the best harbors for fishing in New Eridu. Even though most of the old Port Elpis got swallowed by the hollow, the water depth here is still perfect for rebuilding docks. Plus, with nearby offshore wind farms and scenic walkways, it's far from becoming some desolate abandoned port. When the waves are strong or the weather is heavy, the nearby docks and passages are closed. There will be an announcement before it shuts down. Whenever the docks shut down for emergencies, public security sends patrol boats to ensure everyone returns safely. They also patrol regularly to prevent some tourists, like your friend imagines, from getting stuck on the rocks. As long as you exercise caution, fishing around here doesn't usually lead to extreme situations, like being swept up by the waves. If you're still concerned, ask McDunn. He knows everything about the torchlit lighthouse. I see. Okay, we have talked with Dunn before, during our little escapade with Astra here. Today's wind speed isn't suitable for putting out to sea. Nearby boat rentals will be suspended. Sorry for the inconvenience. Safety hazards. Of course, neither the torchlit lighthouse nor the port trail is completely free of hazards. But during my time as a lighthouse keeper, no serious safety accidents have ever happened around here. Except for one time. Can you tell me more about that? I can only remember that kid who would always greet me before going out to sea. I think his name was Nian? Who did I meet then? It's already been 2 years since he and his friend drowned in the surrounding waters. That's definitely not something you or your friends will encounter. You kids, instead of meeting trouble halfway, you should just follow the safety rules. Neon drowned in the sea 2 years ago? Or was it someone with the same name? Was it a prophecy? Or something that actually happened? But everyone says the area around the port is safe. Let's first talk to the person who doesn't seem like a ghost. So, have you found any clues about me drowning in a few days? The area around Port Elpis is safe. In that case, I can rest assured and go out to sea, right? Wait, you're still going out to sea? And while the great prophet warned me about the possibility of drowning near Port Elpis, they also revealed the only way to break this grim fate, and that is... sail the destined path, chasing a glimmer of hope as radiant as the rising sun. Whether it's the harbor walkways, the lighthouse, or even going out to sea, it's perfectly safe, right? So what's there to worry about? Anyway, thank you. Now I'm going to review my destined course again. Wait, you're serious? This prophecy said, the neon that McDunn mentioned. Seriously, where on the sea would you even find a glimmer of hope? If anything, steering clear of it is probably the smartest thing to do. It feels like Neon is hiding something from me. If there's time, I should come back here tomorrow.
Of course.
Okay. I just heard an old sea dog say he was never going out to sea again. If all goes according to plan, today ought to be his final voyage. Good on him. Also, just a framing of that statue. But this... miss him already? Well, he gave me this commemorative coin, you see. He said it was to commemorate his safe passage, but he said he had high hopes still. He's been patiently guiding me, almost like a mentor to me, but... It's a very golden but. I really can't begin to imagine a life of running around these docks, filling out stacks of paperwork and chasing up a million phone calls just to get the all clear. When I look at this coin, I feel good, yes, but even stronger is the feeling of my senior watching over me with the weight of all those expectations. That's heavy. Would you like to give it to me? But... let me think about it a sec. McQueen walks off, laden with anxiety.
So I don't think that's gold.
That's probably... looking at the little spots here and there, nice detail, it's probably copper.
Yeah. Although it sure didn't look like a fish from the previous angle.
Really?
Legal.
Okay. Yeah, it's that typical myth where you drop something in a body of water, something pops out with a gold and silver version of it, and you have to. It asks you which of these did you drop. The answer is neither.
Look at what it's on its fins.
Yeah. Bones. Okay. Let me go grab something quick over there, because there's another one of those boxes. Okay. A nice place here. Okay. And it looks like Mew Mew has a quest for us now. But let's focus on one quest at a time. So, the next day it is then. Oh, McDone. It's already been so long. Wasn't it you who mentioned it before? What's going on? You said a friend of yours was very worried that a prophecy about him would come true and he would fall into the sea and drown. You remember that? This morning, a young fellow rented a boat and went out to sea, and he hasn't returned yet. I remember he was wearing a shirt with numbers on it. Was that your friend? He did want to go out to sea. That's right. He's been out at sea for far exceeding the sightseeing boat's single trip limit and time limit. But do you still remember what I said? As long as you follow the safety rules, you won't encounter any so-called accidents in the harbor? But he's clearly broken the rules now. I'll take a look around here. You go find the ship owner and ask about the situation. McDunn doesn't know Neon? Okay. Also, just nice effect here is just the shadows of the windmills.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, got a bit lost in my thoughts there. Are you here to rent a boat? Describe Neon's outfit. Oh, I remember him. Of course I do. He came by earlier and rented a boat, saying he wanted to explore the sea by himself and didn't need our people to go with him. He has already been at sea for a long time. Really? Let me check the logs. His trip has already exceeded the allowed duration for sightseeing boats. But don't worry, every boat here is equipped with a tracking system. I can find his location. The ship owner carefully searches for the coordinates of each vessel. No. The boat has stopped. Its stationary coordinates are at the edge of the hollow. Give me the coordinates. I'll go find him. As promised, drowned in the harbor. Okay. Now look at this. A familiar coin lies square in the palm of Mitsuharu. Metal things. You can put those in the recycling bin, right? This, though, is beautiful and perfect coin. It's like an unexpected gift. It feels like a real pity to just chuck it out like this. But then again, if I bring it home, you know people are gonna talk trash about it. I mean, I've already got a shell collection, a conch collection, and a feather collection displayed on my desk. Why don't you give me that coin? Oh, really? Let me think about it. Compared to my natural collection, shipping a coin in there seems rather artless. I just cannot understand people who collect coins. No, I mean no offense. I'll ask the collector when I get the chance. Sounds like your friend likes this? Well, let me give you this as an apology. Yeah, there's no reason to try and understand why people collect certain things. Because they're just as likely to think what you collect is weird as well.
Very true.
Let's just hand this over.
Seagull!
Okay, now this one here, Hello Venus. You don't think I wouldn't dare to make a move here. Let's see. If I remember correctly, there's supposed to be a pop-up showing up if we've... yeah, here. Shall we start the mission connecting with the star directly? Starting this mission immediately won't affect the storyline or rewards. However, it's recommended to complete the mission Here Comes a Criminal with a Flute first for the best narrative experience. I do like it when games put up stuff like this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's leave that be for now. And let's actually have a chat with Officer Mew Mew. Citizens fish here every day, but what they often catch are boats and tires, or boots and tires. It would be rather hard to catch an entire boat.
Yeah, you need a special rod for that.
You just pull up your hook and a submarine is attached to it. It's difficult to catch the fish swimming around, but it's a matter of minutes before a drifting boot or tire gets caught. Now I feel like one of those floating boots or tires, and carried along by the waves, drifting aimlessly toward unknown waters, only to be snagged by a fishing hook and dragged ashore. Eventually, I'll be left on the roadside, forsaken. What's wrong, Officer Mew Mew? Manager, I didn't expect to see you here. I guess this is fate. Would you be willing to put on my costume and take over as the next Officer Mew Mew? Thank you, but I must politely decline. I get it. And the Mew Mew persona never had many fans, so who would want to take it on now? What happened? Manager, please bear with my rambling for a moment. It all started with the recent election. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but after Commander Bringer stepped down and the new commander took charge, rumors started circulating about some tension between public security and HSO. The new commander wanted to put an end to these rumors, so he reached out to HSO proposing a joint campaign, and to everyone's surprise, the response was overwhelmingly positive. Numerous motivated citizens volunteered for the community outreach activities. I've never seen this much engagement before. That should be a good thing, right? It definitely is a good thing in terms of community outreach. At first I was pleased, until my superior told me that the Mew Mew persona wasn't really in their future campaign roadmap, and they were considering transferring me to another position. What a reasonable excuse. Public security finally has a fresh approach to outreach. A celebrity's influence will always be more powerful than a humble mascot, so it makes sense that Mew Mew has no place in this new campaign. My superior told me that Port Elpis is the last stop of my outreach. Once I'm done here, what happens next? Will I be sent to the Hollow to deal with the Ethereals? Or stuck in a lesser position, just maintaining water coolers? Or maybe public security doesn't need me anymore. They will take my authorization back. I'll probably just end up a drifter with no real purpose. Don't lose faith. Pull yourself together. The citizens still need you. Manager, you have a kind soul, but deep down, I know abandoning the Mew Mew persona makes perfect sense. Once I take off this costume, I'll just be a good-for-nothing nobody. The existence of Mew Mew and my own life are oddly similar. Both feel so aimless and meaningless now. Yeah, maybe that's exactly why I ended up wearing this costume in the first place. After retiring, I might as well bring a fishing rod and fish here as well. Officer Mew Mew is completely deflated, convinced that his existence is meaningless and unable to accept any words of comfort. Okay, that would have been a very poorly timed coughing bit. As you try to figure out how to cheer him up, you spot a familiar little figure peeking around the corner. Is it trying to get your attention? Hello there, KK. Nice to see you again, kind manager. I'm KK, security boo number 7406. Do you remember me? Of course I remember. I really appreciate all your help the other day. I'm so happy to see you again. Anyway, I heard from other officers about Officer Mew Mew's career downfall. As you can see, he is not in the best state of mind right now. He's done so much for me in the past, so I can't just sit back and do nothing. Manager, I can tell you're worried about him too. Could you help me to cheer him up? It's my duty. That's great. Actually, before coming here, I reached out to some of the Bangbu who received his help during the community outreach activities. They're all eager to cheer up Officer Mew Mew. I asked them to meet me here at Port Elpis, but I did not see them. The 6 Bangbu agreed to come, and they should be around here somewhere. Could you help me find them? Let's head out now. Alright, let's get going. Please follow me. Okay. Let's track that one, actually.
Well, there's 3 of them right there, so...
Yeah.
Look at the one in the middle.
Yeah, see you, Mew Mew. Oh, even its malfunctioning looks has style. Pouring concrete is hard work too. Pour. It's part-timer boo again. And flatter boo. Short-circuiting from overwork. What a glorious reason for malfunction. This Bangbu is the very foundation of a bright future, representing new Eridu spirit of hard work. Even if no one else sees its efforts, I'll be here, shouting my admiration and respect. Let's honor this tireless part-timer. Pouring concrete is a kind of hard work too. I lose sleep over it, and he can't rest from part-timing. We both have a bright future ahead. Or you're both going to overwork yourself until you annihilate yourself. We could be concrete buddies. We could be partners in hard work. Looks like this Bangbu worked itself too hard and broke down. Guess work-life balance is really important. Fix it. Okay, let's get you on your feet again. Okay. Let's let the circles align. And immediately it just goes for super speed. Okay, after a bit of effort, the little Bangbu is on its feet again. It's on its feet now. You've helped me again. I've been juggling too many part-time jobs lately. No time to juice myself. When a Bangbu runs out of energy, it's easy to trip up and break down. By the way, I've got a new gig. There's an officer who's about to lose his job, and I'll help him find a new one. Don't worry, I've got all sorts of work lined up. Food delivery, package pickup, errand service, plumbing, and more. Pour concrete. Pour it all out. Lose yourself in it. Let the anxiety of unemployment melt away as you turn hard work into art. This was just obsessed with concrete, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I misread that Bangbu's name.
What did you read it as?
Hollander.
Pouring concrete will help him to recover from despair, find the energy, felicity, and even the meaning of life. I'll tell that officer, pouring concrete is his true calling. No matter what career path the officer takes, he'll always be the greatest in my heart. If he works pouring concrete, he'll be as solid as reinforced cement. If he prefers plumbing, he doesn't have to change his career. Is that so? An officer who stays true to himself? That's truly admirable. Who could say no to cheering him up? If he needs support, we'll all be there for him to help. He could pour that passion into everything he does. With that kind of dedication, no matter what he does, it'll always feel like pouring concrete. Not changing his career? Then I'll show him how worthwhile being a public security officer is. That's part of my job, too. Okay, another pair of these. Poet Boo. Okay. Every Bangbu is like a ship, drifting, lost, with no clear course. We wander in the vast sea of the world until we anchor at New Eridu. A harbor where Denny is the price to stay, a journey out to sea that takes more than it gives. My pocket grows lighter with every passage of tides. Or with each passage of tide. Denny, dear Denny. The harbor holds no place for me, and I sigh, alone on the cold, silent deck. You wrote this poem yourself? You've really got a talent for it. Well-read Bangbu is really something. But your clothes are all torn. You're going to catch a cold. Here, take my jacket and put it on. Excuse me, are you two here to help? That's right. Thanks to the public security officer, people can enjoy my poetry in peace. So I'll do my part and read a poem for that amazing officer. I came all the way from the outer ring. I heard the big cat is in trouble. They say he can't keep up the obstructions anymore. I have no idea what obstructions mean, but the big cat looks really upset. He helped me before, so now it's my turn to help him. Please take us to the big cat. Okay, one more.
You mean the captain?
Yep. No. Hello, one Denny Boo. Hey, it's you again. I've been up since last night, making my way here to help. That security boo told me the officer who's been working on community outreach ran into some trouble. If it weren't for him, my friend wouldn't have recovered, and I wouldn't have met you. And so I really want to do my part to help. And what should I do? Do you think letting him pet me would help cheer him up? It definitely will. Alright, I'll let him pet me for some luck and good vibes. No Denny needed. By the way, it's been a while since you petted me. Want to do it now? Make the most of it. I love it when you pet me. I'm ready. Let's go find that officer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the Bangbu I contacted are here. Thanks for running them up for me, manager. No time to waste. Let's go find Officer Mew Mew. Are your pep talks ready, everyone? Of course we are. In sync.
In sync. Oh no.
Good, then let's head out.
It's not good. They're gonna summon something.
Well, hopefully they're
that's the
going to
idea.
summon up some happiness from Officer Mew Mew. KK is very excited. Manager, is there anything else you need? I'm fine, really. I just need some time alone to process everything. Officer Mew Mew, we've got a little surprise for you. KK, what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on duty today? What's this surprise you're talking about? Just wait and see. With that, the 6 Bangbu hiding behind you emerged and stand in a circle in front of Mew Mew. Okay, how were all 6 of them hiding behind me? Like, were they stacked up like 2 or 3 high or something and just following every step?
Probably something like that.
Officer, thank you for everything you've done for the community. A temporary setback doesn't mean much, so keep your head up. We really appreciate all your hard work. If you'd like, you can pet me for some luck and good vibes. No charge, by the way. Big Cat, making the community all rich isn't easy, but you never gave up. You're amazing. Don't lose faith. I'll do whatever I can to help you make everyone rich. Officer, please listen to this poem I wrote just for you. Without you, New Eridu would never have such a beautiful daily life. You shine so like a star. We all have faced hardships, but thanks to you, we're standing strong today. No matter what lies ahead, you will always be the most dedicated public security officer. I have plenty of part-time jobs to recommend to you, but if you'd prefer to stay a public security officer, I've also made a form that calculates the hourly wage and promotional potential. I believe this will help solidify your decision. At the end of the form, I've added some strategies that would allow you to continue in your current role, along with success rates for each. I've done this kind of consulting a lot, so you can trust my advice. Whenever you're feeling lost, come pour concrete with me. You and me and you, never holding back. I think the game is having a bit of an issue with this many Bangbu on screen. Let's make it a night to remember. Pouring concrete will fuel our drive. We can build a career as solid as the concrete we pour. Feels like the pep talk is going in a weirder and weirder direction. KK, manager, thank you. And thank you to all of the Bangbu. I really feel your support. But encouragement can't change reality. Perhaps soon I'll be taking off this suit for good. None of this is your fault, so please don't worry too much about me. For now, just let me have a moment of silence alone. Mew Mew's mood doesn't seem to have improved much. He's quiet now. You, KK, and the other Bangbu huddle in a nearby corner, discussing what to do next. I didn't realize Officer Mew Mew was feeling this weight down. Looks like I'll need to come up with a new plan. Everyone, gather around. Let's rehearse what we will say to lift Officer Mew Mew's spirits. Random words of encouragement might not do the trick. Strange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Where's Flatterbrew? Why isn't it here? That Paperboo said it had a great idea and just left. What idea? It said words alone wouldn't be enough to thank Big Cat, so it decided to give him a real gift. It went off to find one. He mentioned something about going to sculpt fish. He must be going to carve a fish. He wants to go fishing. Flatterboo doesn't realize how dangerous it is for a Bangaboo to be near water. We need to find it quickly, or something bad could happen. Yeah, since, well, water, robots. That little idiot is going to flatter himself into this early scrapyard. Behave in there, you little dumbass. We've searched this area. Flatterboo isn't here. If he wants to fish, he's probably lingering around the boarding area.
What is making that sound? Oh!
Yeah,
There's in the
it's
trash
our
can.
sage in a barrel. I'm sorry, I don't really understand what fishing is, so I didn't tell him to stop. I'll do my best to find him. Flatterboo's not here. It might have gone further past the boarding bridge. Okay, why are you being so... Is it the sea air or something? I think I saw Flatterboo. He was near the boarding bridge, on the other side. Past the boarding bridge, you finally found Flatterboo, but it's already too late. In its attempt to catch a fish, it slipped into the water. And no, we're too late. Even with a waterproof function, a Bangaboo shouldn't go into the water like that. There have been several incidents recently. If we don't get it out soon, the damage could be irreversible. Fishing, water, help. Help me, help. Flatterboo struggles in the water, unable to swim. As it sinks lower, its cries grow weaker. We need to save it, now! Just as you are about to jump in, you hear the heavy thuds of footsteps approaching. A large, cumbersome figure suddenly leaps into the water with a tremendous splash, sending waves over a meter high, and swims towards the drowning Flatterboo. When Officer Mew Mew finally pulls Flatterboo out of the water, his mascot costume is drenched in both seawater and sweat. He collapses near the boarding bridge, panting heavily for a few moments. Then he awkwardly gets back on his feet, still wearing the soaked headpiece. Good citizen Bangaboo. Getting that close to the sea is dangerous. I'll make sure to take you for a full checkup later, to see if any water's affecting your system. Sorry for all the trouble. It's alright. Good thing I'm familiar with this area, so I could rush over as soon as I noticed something was wrong. But I really should have taken off the suit before jumping in. Now it feels so heavy. Is this something only you can do? Manager, what are you saying? KK seems to catch on, excitedly waving its hands in front of Mew Mew as he joined in the conversation. Officer Mew Mew, you've always been dedicated to community outreach, and you're so familiar with every part of New Eridu. That's why you were able to rush here and help the Bangaboo in danger. You're always there when citizens need you. The information you've gathered from the community has helped so many Bangaboo and citizens. Without it, they wouldn't even be here today. So, that's something AHO can't do. Exactly. No matter how many joint campaigns published into the HSO or any other organization run, they can't take action as quickly as you do. You're truly irreplaceable. KK waves its tiny hands again, signaling the other Bangaboo. They all gather around Officer Mew Mew, cheering him on excitedly. Manager, dear Bangaboo. His costume is soaked, and it's hard to tell, but is Officer Mew Mew crying? Thank you, everyone. Your encouragement really means a lot to me. I feel like I can get back on track. I'll push through this last shift. I guess I really don't want to give up on community outreach. I'll go talk to my superior and see if there's any chance to keep going. The Bangbu cheer excitedly around Officer Mew Mew. With his spirits lifted, he tries to join in the conversation, but the wet costume begins to give off an unpleasant smell. The joyful moment quickly falters as the Bangbu exchange awkward glances. After the Bangbu leave... Manager, I know I've caused you a lot of trouble, but you've always had my back when things got tough. I really can't thank you enough. He's purring again. By the way, are you sure you don't want this costume?
Oh.
Maybe you should get it clean first. Just kidding. I'm not ready to give up this costume yet, but maybe when I retire, I'll pass it on to you. Oh, right. Here's the info I gathered about those in need at Port Elpis. I'm not sure if my superior will let me stay in this role, but for now, let's keep working together to help this community. After all that, we finally get this, huh? You big idiot. I hope one day we'll meet again in another community. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people found Officer Mew Mew annoying at the start and everything, and well, his voice is a tad grating. But it's still nice that they have some heartwarming moments with a character this silly, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons why I like Zenless so much. Even if it can get really silly and at times really dark, it still has its heartfelt moments. Actually, yeah, just the combination of those three things. That's what makes this game very, very memorable, in my opinion. Opus means hope. For the both of us, this harbor holds the hope where our journey begins. Hey there, kind citizen. Want to keep track of your community contributions? Let's see. Okay, promised, drowned in the harbor 1. Speaking of, we probably should rush over and try to find that dumbass. He's probably gotten himself lost in the hollow. Okay. There. Okay. And we're already almost 2 hours in, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these side quests can be a bit annoying with how long they can go, but others, they just go for a longer time because there's more actual content to them. Okay, it's not just your typical collect 10 boar testicles and bring them over here or something.
What? Of all things you could choose for an example, you choose that?
Apparently.
Yeah, I think there's a trope page on TV Tropes called something about something with just boring side quests, and it's something like 10 wolf ball sacks or something. I don't know.
No, never that far.
Yeah, but I think that might be what the trope is named as or something. Just to point out the ridiculousness of it. Signs of life detected. Based on the ship's location, neon should be somewhere nearby. I'm probably saying it a bit wrong. I'm probably mixing it a bit with neon. But that's not the character until we get to Goddess of Victory Nikkei someday. According to Fairy's marker, neon should be somewhere in here, nearby. A wrinkled, yellowed, brittle old piece of paper that seems ready to crumble at the slightest touch. It seems like someone wrote something on it. With the handwriting becoming increasingly scribbled toward the end, it is likely that the person who wrote this has already... Did this paper and the tools belong to the same person? Anyway, they are too old to have come from Neon. Where did he go? Is there anything... What's that about tools? Anyway, new area to fight in. Nope.
Watch your six. Copy that.
Nicole. Oh, alright, a new enemy type. These sting-tailed things. Oh, hello.
The heck is that?
Another stationary one.
And what kind of company name is that? A door opened.
Golden Horizon.
It's a Duckstone.
Okay, not the weirdest name at least.
There is again behind you.
Pegasus. Yeah.
In there.
Oh, hello.
That's stone. Yeah.
These things don't fit with the surrounding shipping containers. Ropes, hooks, they seem like tools that sailors would carry, but it looks like they haven't been used in a long time. I wonder what happened to their owners. But other than that, it looks no different from the other places in the Port Elpis Hollow. Is this why Neon came here? Or Nean? Yeah, it's probably more said like Nean. Look at the container console, please try using it.
That was
Nope.
definitely tricky even for me to figure out how to pronounce.
This isn't where the distress call came from. Never mind, this isn't him. Got that wrong. Here we go. Nicole, Anby, and Yanagi. Okay, please try using the console again. Let's hope there won't be any more surprises this time. There he is. Thank you for coming to save me. We're affected by corruption. So it was you. Was wondering who would know I was here. I thought I was going to stay in this hollow forever with this letter. Nian is clutching in his hand a piece of paper as yellow and brittle as the one you saw earlier. May I take a look at this? You mean this? Oh, there's nothing much to see anyway. Actually, I just thought I was never going to get out, but I happened to find some paper and a pen in the container, so I wrote down some silly things. You found a pen and paper in the container? If you want to see it, then go ahead. Torn letter of farewell. Whether it was the writer's overwhelming sorrow or the agony they were enduring as they wrote, the last line of the letter was nearly visible through the paper. I wish I could see you again. The writer is Nian? The client even took a moment to write this letter of farewell just now. Nothing on the back. I just feel a bit embarrassed. How can someone say they want to find hope, and yet after being stuck in the hollow for just a short time, they've already written their will? I'm kind of a timid person, you know. I'm afraid of prophecies, of the harbor, and of the hollow. I've been fussing since early, and I apologize for being such a bother. You didn't write this will at all. It seems like I've met a proxy who's not easy to fool. Anyway, thank you for the rescue. As for other things, I'll explain to you later. Okay, let's get your dumb ass out of here first.
Yeah, why he was in there in the first place, who knows?
Yeah, and all this talk about prophecies and drowning. And of two neons? Or neon? Whatever. I'm going to keep missaying it anyways, I feel. I'm just going to call him... I'm just going to call him Nee. You can join the Monty Python Nights.
You just want a new shrubbery, don't you?
Maybe. Okay. There you are. How did you end up in the hollow? Right, weren't you just out sightseeing? Then why do you have... The ship owner pauses abruptly, looks closely at Neon's face. So you are friend of Neon? Yep. Who exactly is Neon? I know who you are. You know exactly why Neon didn't come back, right? So you're here for... This peculiar Neon slowly unfolds a notebook in front of the ship owner, revealing a page filled with route coordinates. I know what you're going to ask. But just now McDunn mentioned a young man said he's going to drown in the waters near Port Elpis. It's me, and it's also Neon. You still remember the incident reports, don't you? Rough seas detected near Port Elpis. Unable to guide the way due to faulty lighthouse signals. A crew member fell overboard, but no rescue was dispatched in time. This is what you all said was the reason for Neon's drowning. Wait, stop talking. You've been in the Hollow too long. Let me take you to the hospital first to check for corruption. We can talk about this later once you're better. The ship owner helps Neon leave first. He might need certain things. I'll go back and organize them. It'll probably take all night.
Wait, hold on. I just realized something. Look at Bell and McDunn.
Yeah.
Is she taller?
I think if you were standing straighter, they'd probably be of the same height.
Wait,
Ish.
Captain? I think we're looking at you in the future.
Okay. Just wait till the next day. And there you are, you dumbass. You're here? Who on earth is Neon? It's me. Sorry, I got too excited. About 2 years ago, Neon, a friend of mine, went to sea with a cargo ship and never came back. I waited for a long time, only to receive an incident report stating that he unfortunately drowned due to his own negligence. The shipping company also said that he was just a part-time crew member on that trip, and they offered compensation only out of humanitarianism. I'm sorry. At that time I didn't have any evidence, and I was too sad, so I just wanted to try to forget everything. Neon stares at the sea, falling silent. But one evening as I was walking alone by the seaside, the sea wind was so strong. I wanted to ask Neon if he could go out and eat hot pot with me and bring me a thick coat while he was at it. Actually, I still can't accept that Neon has forever left this world. So I decided to take this name. This way, Neon can continue to walk in the sea breeze, put on a thick coat and go eat hot pot. And I should never let the incident report, which is clearly full of nonsense, continue to cover up the truth. I must uncover the truth myself. A lot of sailors at Port Elpis have seen me before. I didn't want to draw their attention, so I made up a clumsy excuse and asked you to investigate for me instead. Let's go ask the ship owner. He must know something. Sure, let's go. Okay, so that was what this was all about. An accident being covered up. You just behave in your barrel there, dumbass. Gesundheit?
I go. Oh, wait. There we go. Sneeze so hard that my headphones. You know the. What's the thing that connects the phones together? The arc thing.
I guess.
Yeah, it fell almost in front of my eyes. Like a visor.
Okay, we may be streaming a somewhat sci-fi game, but we're not streaming a Star Trek. So no, you don't have to play as Georgie LaForge.
What?
You're here. This is everything I could compile about that incident 2 years ago. Sea Wing Shipping, Floating River, Departure Log. Company name, Sea Wing Shipping. Vessel name, Floating River. vessel code, departure time, today's weather, the route code, docking notes. The vessel's draft depth seems inconsistent with the reported cargo load. Dock scheduling recommendation, sailing is not recommended. Shipping line decision, departure as scheduled. Okay, so they were told, or they were advised not to sail out, but they did so anyways. We were following the company's latest route, setting out for Port Elpis, or from Port Elpis. The sea missed that day didn't meet safety standards for departure, yet the shipping company insisted. The cargo was urgent, and the client had shown enough sincerity to demand we set sail immediately. So someone was getting offered a lot to get that stuff quick. And yeah, seeing as they were probably smuggling something. If the ship was down lower in the water, then it should be. Not long after we left port, a piece of cargo fell into the sea. Following protocol, we reported it to the company. They told us it belonged to an important client, and we had to retrieve it at all costs. Since the vessel couldn't change course, Neon and another crew member volunteered to take a small boat and recover the cargo. Despite the mist, we trusted the newly confirmed route and thought it would be fine, so we let them go. But soon after continuing our journey, we discovered that the adjacent companion hollow had expanded into a section of the route. We had no choice but to reroute and speed up to avoid the danger zone. Once the mist cleared, I dispatched 3 small boats to search where Neon and the other crew members had gone. However, his voice grows quieter, laden with guilt as he bows his head. I knew it. I knew it! The company was fully aware that the departure time, cargo load, and route verification all violated the public securities regulations. They didn't want to face the immense cost of following proper protocol to search the hollow for the missing crew. Instead, they threatened us, ordered everyone to stay silent, and labeled their disappearance as an accidental drowning. Before long, I quit my previous job and have been making a living here, relying on a few small sightseeing boats. And if you want justice, I can testify for you. Testify. After 2 years, how timely of you. I'm sorry. I just... Take back your apology. When the day comes that I need you to testify in court, I hope your guild will still push you to recount everything exactly as it happened. Okay. On the one hand, you can maybe blame them a bit for keeping quiet, but on the other hand, they were being threatened.
Yeah.
So
in the end, frustration is understandable.
Yeah, cowardice, self-preservation. Only he will truly know the answer to that. Over 2 years ago, the floating river under Sea-Wing shipping, right? He really remembers everything. Yep. Before setting sail, they had already reported their departure, return schedule, and route to the lighthouse. Although they likely altered the company records after the incident, the lighthouse archives still show the original data, which confirms they didn't adjust their route based on the updated companion hollow expansion info. I've also collected weather reports from weather records from that day. Everything's ready. Okay, Sea-Wing shipping, floating river. This route has not yet been matched with today's companion hollow expansion. A recommendation: not recommended to set sail. Proceed with departure as scheduled. How did you... it's not like I've got some photographic memory or psychic abilities. The ship owner mentioned this to me a long time ago. I figured these documents would only be useful in your hands. The statute of limitations for that incident hasn't expired yet. So, you're ready to take Sea-Wing shipping to court, right? Yep. With the evidence you and the ship owner gave me, I can now prove that 2 years ago, Sea-Wing shipping, without adjusting their course based on the influence of the companion hollow zone, instructed the floating river to set sail in foggy weather when it was not advised. When the crew entered the hollow while attempting to save the cargo, they concealed the truth from public security to avoid rescue costs. Everything was completely against the rules. They should be held responsible for Neon. Okay. Is there anything else you need help with? Maybe I still need more witnesses. I'll ask the ship owner. I can be your witness. Contact me anytime if you need me. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Can you see me from inside the hollow? I miss you so much. Ah, sorry. I was so caught up in this matter that I didn't properly thank you. If it weren't for you, I would have already been buried with the stuff that Neon left behind in the hollow. I wouldn't have had a chance to seek justice. I wonder what color and shape of ethereal I would have been turned into. If you want, let's talk about Neon. Where should I begin? Neon and I were both children of sailors, and we grew up together by the harbor. Our parents were always busy, so we stuck together. No matter how tired we were from playing all day, we never forgot to draw the heavy curtains shut before bed. Otherwise, we'd be broken up by the guiding lights soon enough. Though, honestly, even the curtains couldn't help much. Our parents often didn't get home until late at night, waking us up anyway. Hey Aurora, hope you're doing well today?
Hello.
Aurora.
Until that one time. Darkness consumed the old port, and the lights that used to brighten the bay every night were never seen again. Our parents didn't come home that night, or any night after, to turn on the lights in the living room. You could call it unlucky, I suppose. But back then, those tragedies felt as common as the catch hauled in by the fishing boats, vast, mundane, and all over New Eridu. Compared to others, at least we still had each other. Or rather, at least I had him. His companionship was my last ray of hope. Until 2 years ago, my last ray of hope extinguished. You already know that the so-called prophecy was entirely made up by me. But sailing along a predetermined course to find a ray of hope as bright as the sunrise was indeed my unrealistic secret expectation. Rather than being repeatedly knocked down by the same question to which I could not find an answer, where did Neon go? I decided to grasp the final clue and set off to find him. No matter where it would lead me. Sorry, you've had to put up with so much. Starting with my ramblings about drowning in the sea. Really, I've been such a hassle. You won't actually? Of course not. The dead is dead. I can discern where the real world is. Besides, he died in the hollow. If he had drowned in the sea, I would never be able to see him again, right? You okay there?
One sec. My dad was talking into the mic there.
Okay. Anyway, once everything with Sea Wing shipping is settled, I plan to leave this port behind and take in all the places we dreamed of. Neon will live well.
There we go. A couple of dad's gifts were kind of loud enough that you could hear them over the mic, apparently.
It heard something, but yeah, unsure what was said.
Yeah, I just thought someone cried out in pain for a second or something.
Yeah, no. They were trying to pester me a little bit, is all. Trying to be funny.
Yes, that's it. Give me back my precious battery. What's wrong? I heard that the ocean god statue here rewards honest bamboo. If I toss my battery into the ocean, the god will emerge with a gold one and a silver one, and asks you which one you lost. If you answer neither, the sea god gives you all three. Golden, silver, and your original battery. So you threw your battery into the sea? Yep, but instead of the sea god, a nearby sailor fished it out and asked if it was mine. I thought he was the sea god, so I answered truthfully, but he didn't give me either of the batteries, or return the one I tossed in originally. He told me not to toss any batteries again, and took mine with him. You can't use a wet battery, can you? Maybe you did it for your own good. I had been holding on to it for half a year. Give it back. I want power. Little idiots.
Easier to buy them new batteries.
Okay, Captain Bang Boo.
I was planning to joke that this bamboo would be a good bamboo for the captain.
More backgrounds. Okay, let's see there.
Might have to mute on and off a little bit there just to keep them from being heard.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, one more. There we go. Okay. I was going to get on this ship and set sail, but I fell when I was running. You saved me. Why don't you become my crew? Why were you trying to set sail? Let me ask you, do you know what lies on the other side of the ocean? A new world, with tons of sailing bamboo and a great treasure left by the golden bamboo before it was decommissioned. Endless ether batteries. I think we can know where this is referencing. From now on, I'll board this ship, gather my crew, and set off to claim the treasure. I'm destined to be the Bamboo King. Okay, Luffy. But this ship belongs to someone else, right? I'll return when I find the endless ether batteries. But you're right, I don't have the key to this vessel. I'll have to recruit the owner of the ship first. Yo ho ho, and then he took a bite of gum gum.
So we have found indeed more of a bamboo version of our captain.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Let's
Okay.
replace batteries with a bowl of mushroom stew that never empties. Wait, you like mushroom stew, right?
Mushroom soup is pretty good. Not sure if I've had
Yeah.
really mushroom stew.
I don't think I've had mushroom stew before, but definitely mushroom soup.
Let's see. The statue on the docks. It's said to be in the shape of a sea god, but it's actually really ugly, isn't it? It's a little insane, but a lot of people say it works. They say so long as you wish with sincerity, your wish will be granted. Sounds like the kind of story Dennis would love. You might as well tell me that there are other metropolises in the world. Instead of just making wishes come true, this statue's more famous for pretty much making wishes come true. In other words, it does fulfill your wishes, but sometimes it does in strange ways. I remember when the captain of a fishing trawler wished for a safe return. In the end, the boat got a hurricane alert 10 minutes out of the harbor, so it just turned straight around and returned safely to port. And another captain wished to return fully laden. He ended up taking on an emergency public security request to deal with marine trash and had to drag hundreds of metal oil drums back to port. The cargo hold was busting at the seams that day. And there were also sailors who wished for some good shore leave, only to find themselves seasick and unable to go back out to sea. So basically, it's a monkey's paw. That's sure effective. But as long as you don't make overly greedy wishes, it seems that no one has ever paid a terrible price for it. At least not that I've heard of. So that's why everyone keeps on good terms with that statue. What little wishes have you got that you'd like to try out? A little wish. Is collecting up to all these commemorative coins count? Well, I guess it's time for us to make a wish. The strange statue stands joyfully as always to one side of the docks. So I have to make a wish to this jiggly fish about collecting up all the commemorative coins? Phooey. Can't be disrespectful to the sea god. Gotta make a serious wish. Be a pious prayer. Almighty sea god, please grant me thy help in finding all of the sage in the barrel's commemorative coins. It smells so bad. Once I've got all the commemorative coins, I won't have to get up close and talk to it. Of course, nothing happens. The strange statue stands joyfully as always to one side of the docks. Well, so much for that then, huh?
Yeah.
Is that it? I better go back and ask McDunn. Okay. You've already made a wish to that statue? Yes, but nothing happened. Let's just wait. Things don't come true in an instant, there's no need to rush. By the way, some young people said that we can treat the statue like we do with a wishing pond. Have you ever tried throwing a coin or something like that? Let me think. I seem to have a coin right here. Just perfect. It's not a Denny, so I can't spend it, but it'd be a waste to just chuck it. Here, take it and try. McDunn fishes out an all too familiar coin. What's wrong? Your mouth is wide open. You're not afraid of swallowing a bug like that? That wish just now, it worked. It worked? I don't get it. Alright, that's good. At least nothing bad happens. Okay, can we talk with you? Freshly fried, come and give it a try. Okay, yes, I've got your coins for you. Here, now take it before I dunk you in the ocean to give you a bath.
Is that an officer behind you? The one in grey shirt. I said behind you in grey shirt. And
A lot of great shirts.
black skirt.
She looks more. Let's see.
Oh,
She
no,
may be with the Coast Guard. Seeing
okay,
at
that's
the.
not a skirt.
She looked like a skirt though for a moment there.
Okay, that is definitely a rank insignia. Okay, I think that's all we can do at Port Elpis for the time.
Wait, no. There's something else we can do. We can try to use Derby as a surfboard here.
I don't think so. I don't swim. At least not very well.
And yet you Oh, bloody heck.
I don't what now.
Do you remember where you work?
Okay, nothing too doxy, please.
No. I meant out here as in the ship.
Shit.
Let's see. These appear to be lockers prepared for visitors exploring the port walkway. Check carefully. There seems to be some faint writing on the sticker. It's just a row of numbers, but it takes some time to make it out. Old McDunn, the lighthouse keeper, has been standing by the lockers since an unknown moment. You do your thing, don't worry about me. But there's nothing secret about those numbers. Actually, it's the combination for the upper left public locker. 2 years ago, the lockers here were replaced with those featuring password locks and touchscreens. I moved the old stuff into the new lockers and wrote the passwords on the stickers, but nobody really cared. The old stuff? What else could it be? It must have been left by the people who used to work at the torchlit lighthouse. They hadn't been at sea long when that accident happened. The old city fell. They're almost certainly dead, but what if? At least whenever they come back, they'll find that their stuff is still in the lockers. Near this port means hope, but nothing good has ever happened here. Especially promises, and they've never been kept. McDunn's lips curl. He looks at the ordinary cabinet door in the upper left corner and leaves. When we return to port, achievements.
Yeah, I just remembered. We see the astral sea, so there's no need to swim.
Yeah. Oh, hello again, you. What's wrong? I kind of envy Tepe. He looks completely ready to be a sailor, and even has the leisure to go surfing after work. I'm just... I mean, I like the ocean, but to be honest, maybe working at an aquarium would be more suitable for me. If I go to sea on a cargo ship, no matter what kind of fish we catch, everyone probably only cares about how to cook it better. Who would bother about whether its dorsal to ventral axis is long or short? Okay, bit of a marine biologist. Okay. The windswept door stands suddenly closed, with no response after several knocks. Perhaps peeking through the round glass window might reveal something? But the glass window seems to have not been cleaned for a long time. Take a closer look. In the foggy window, there's a blurry reflection of a pair of eyes quietly watching you from behind. Ah! However, aside from a few drifting sea breezes, there's nothing else on this terrace. You peer through the round glass window again. The room has only a few stacked cardboard boxes. It looks like just a storage room. The eyes are gone.
Weird.
When you gaze at the empty room, when you gaze at the abyss gazes back at you. Dad, why is seawater salty? Let me think. Have you ever tasted the flavor of tears? Yes, tears are salty. That's right. Seawater is salty because there are sad sea monsters in the ocean crying tears. Why are the sea monsters crying? Once upon a time, all the sea monsters lived together carefree. Until one day an accident happened. Suddenly, ocean currents changed and the hollows emerged, separating some poor sea monsters from their relatives and friends. Those lonely sea monsters always shed tears in the depths of the ocean, and that's how seawater became salty. It's terrible. Dad, let's never be apart. I don't want to shed tears in loneliness like the sea monsters. We will be together forever, my little darling. I promise. Okay, it's a serviceable explanation as to, well, why, and without having to go into the actual details and such.
Yeah, though I have expected it to go differently, like saying the sea monster were cutting onions or something like that.
Could also be. Also, Aurora, that's especially true of black cats. Yeah, especially if they're laying on like a black carpet or something. Let's see. Scared visitor. Help Mew Mew figure out what the fierce outer ring citizen truly meant. Oh, right, this one. I think we started this, but didn't actually continue. Okay. A part of me is thinking that after each chapter that we finish, we should probably seek out all the side quests that it's unlocked before continuing, but that might drag things out quite a bit. Also, you need repair. There's nobody in Officer Mew Mew's spot, but a Bangbu instead? This Bangbu seems to be damaged and now malfunctioning. Is this the Bangbu the fierce outer ring citizen citizen Mew Mew mentioned? No, that's hardly the case. But perhaps it knows something about that citizen. Anyway, you need to fix it before you can get any useful information. Fix it up. Okay, this again. There was a third minigame of this kind added, or a third minigame for this added at some point. I don't know exactly when, though, but we probably won't see it until we get to Season 2.
Oh, yeah.
I was expecting them to speed up. Oh, well.
Guess not for that one.
You've been a great help. Hey, you! Yeah, thank you for fixing me up. I won't forget your kindness. A tough tone, but polite manners. Before I passed out... Oh yeah, where's that big white cat? What's happening? I saw a big white cat there. Never ever seen him before. He's not a local outringer. Outer ringer. It's Officer Mew Mew. So I asked where he was from, and who he was. But that cat was dumb. He started saying he's from the Serenity Bureau for Obstruction. Never heard of this Serenity Bureau or obstruction stuff. That was a weird cat. Okay, so either he misheard, or, well, Mew Mew got so startled that he started sputtering.
Yep, make up nonsense.
But now that he's here, he's a part of our family now. So I thought we'd throw a welcome party and show him a good time. So I called everyone there to give him a warm welcome. So that's what you meant. What a heartwarming outer ring bang boo. But he ran away before everyone came. It must have been something urgent. I tried to help, but actually bumped into a wall and zonked out. Hey, you! Yes, thank you for saving my butts. We're going to find that cat. He probably got trouble with the obstruction. No worries, he's in no trouble. Really? You know that cat too? Then you're welcome in the outer ring too. Could you help bring that cat here? I'll be waiting right here. Okay, this would have happened before the earlier thing with Mew Mew. But oh well. Is that a trash container? It sure looks like one. Who the heck built that?
Huh?
It's not even an actual one, it's just one made as a signboard or such. Okay. There you are, good citizen. So, what did they say? If I'm not welcome here, just say the words. I'll head back and file my failure report. You tell Officer Mew Mew the truth about that fierce outer ring citizen. As you reveal the truth, he hangs his head in embarrassment. So that fierce-looking bang boo was trying to throw me a welcome bash. I thought they were out to get me, and even caused that friendly bang boo to go haywire. Oh, terrible Mew Mew. How could I be so biased against citizens of a new Eridu? Outer Ringers are also enthusiastic citizens of New Eridu, and that won't change, just because of where they live. I should know that well as a public security officer. Don't beat yourself up. The bang boo is all fixed up now. I really thank you for your help, girl manager. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to face those enthusiastic Outer Ring citizens. Please lead me to that sweet Outer Ring citizen. I owe him a personal thank you. You bring Officer Mew Mew to the fierce-looking bang boo. Hey, big cats, you're safe and sound. No trouble with the obstruction. What's this obstruction? Who cares? And I'm here to help boost the community atmosphere with you together. So, more obstructions? Watch out and stay clear of trouble. Welcome to the Outer Ring. Come on, everyone, let's throw a grand party for our big cats. Attracted by the bang boo's shouts, a few Outer Ring locals become intrigued and join the party. Although there are only a few of them, Mew Mew is all smiles, enjoying the party. Didn't expect the people here to be so enthusiastic. The heat warms my heart, and my body too. My headgear is practically leaking sweat. Are you feeling it too? Let's just keep some more distance. I'm now revved up for work. I'll be staying in the Outer Ring from now on, Girl Manager. Thank you very much for your help, and please support me and New Eridu as always. Oh, here's a little something I gathered while I was hiding. I hope it'll come in handy. More of these.
All sorts of unexpected things happen in the morning.
Let's see. Find all the lost cargo trucks. Okay, Port Elpis. Find all the cargo trucks. And redo. Phantom of the Ballet Twins. Let's see.
Big salute to you.
Another Mew Mew badge. Okay, these two. I almost forgot about them.
Yes,
Yeah.
he indeed said these two.
Help the bamboo. Yep, another one like this.
It's neat to see that at the outer area of where there's a desert, though.
Yeah. Oop. Almost missed that one.
Getting a little bit faster.
There we go. I just had a thought with what Aurora said. If you stare into the abyss will want treats. Well, darn it, I'll definitely that guy and... Hey, chill out. I'm not angry. I stumbled upon a lost bird in the air. It said it was lost on its migration route. I wanted to help it out, but then a gust came, got swept away and crashed inland. Next time I'll escort that bird through its destination safe and sound. I'm so fond of those little flying and fluffy critters. Why do you keep using those filtered words? Filtered words? Or you mean this? My language module must have been damaged when I crashed. Anyway, today, really, thank you. And here you thought he was cursing up a storm, huh?
I was beginning to think that too. Yeah, it's like, why is he swearing his ass off?
Yeah, and sorry about folks. It actually made me laugh and sneaking away. That actually made me accidentally do it with a false sound with my lips there. It sounded like.
What's the big deal? Just go for it. But I can't. There's something blocking the road. Blocking the road? Where? You're too scared to cheer up. Yeah, you meant rev up when you said cheer up. It took me a moment to catch on. Talking back, huh? Not trusting old Adron's wisdom? Nah, you're not old. And I totally trust you. It's just I spotted something shiny on the road. Here, look what I found. What's this? Not a Denny. What kind of coin is this? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Got so distracted, didn't even notice I was slowing down. Ouch. With a flick, Adron swipes the coin out of Polov's hand. When you're on your motorcycle, you focus on it and nothing else. Focus on your soul connection with that metal beast. Know yourself and know your ride. Keep your eyes straight ahead. Any slip-up only shows weakness as a rider. Soul, connection, great words, but you always say them so harshly. You don't want to be a wimp, do you, Polov? No, of course not. I'll give it another shot. With a peaceful life in the outer ring. That's the spirit. And I've got your back no matter what. Looks like they've totally forgotten about that coin. Maybe you should pick it up in case it distracts Polov again. Yoink. Okay. Yeah, and this area is actually downstairs, I believe. No new...
He's had an evil idea.
Oh?
Should we show Derby some of the local cuisine?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Utopia is back in business starting today.
Well, the shopkeeper's the better view.
Of course.
Yeah, we can challenge these again for the fun of it. So, yeah, let's just... Okay. Gotta serve Caesar this. Okay,
yeah,
sausages, beef of multiple kinds, chicken, mushrooms or something on the cooker there.
Little food service minigame.
Yep. From an event that has ended, but you can still get some rewards, but we already got all of those. Let's see. Also got the big-ass casserole with hopefully fake crystals in them. There and there, just a full board. Let's see, healthy for you, not enough space for that. Put that there. Yeah, some of these things that the people get served here are questionable. like Scorpion. It looks like some people are out and about. We've seen that one. We've seen that one plenty. Have we seen this one with Seth?
Again, people, different Seth.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've seen this one before, so let's go take a look. We are nearing to the end of the stream after all, so I'm not sure if we can really do many more side quests.
Yeah.
Actually, I just had a thought.
Uh-oh.
I could note down what side quests I have. Actually, I think I have seen this one before, but it's still a nice one. I think after each chapter, once we continue with the main story again, I could just note down the new commissions and side quests that we get, so I can keep track of, well, when which are become available and such. Belle, you picking up some coffee too? Your ears are all pricked up. What? No, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. These ears of mine have got a mind of their own. I just heard some customers in line saying that feeling sleepy after drinking coffee is a sign of allergies. So I was thinking, could Officer Quincy be allergic to caffeine? Does that mean I should take her back a decaf drink? Does Quingy often fall asleep on the job? Yeah, that's why I asked her if she wanted a coffee in the first place. But if caffeine allergies cause you to get sleepy, is she feeling sleepy because of a caffeine allergy, or is she drinking coffee because she's feeling sleepy? What does Quingy have to say about it? Now that you mention it, I think Quingy told me... Busy? A little. My hip needs a little oil. No, I'll do it myself. Are you going to get into the coffee shop again, Seth? Pick me up a latte, would you?
I don't think somebody's picking up on the clues.
There's nothing wrong with just doing as she asked. True, I'll do as she asked for now, then when I get back, I'll tell her about how caffeine allergies can make you drowsy. But is she even able to have allergies? Speaking of which, the coffee back home tastes best to me. The stuff here is okay, but the aroma of the beans is a little weak, and the roast isn't good either. Suddenly in the distance, doom music starts as Tin Master just pulls out a double-barrel shotgun.
No.
I don't really understand the specifics, but it's only natural that the coffee outside isn't as good as the one at home. Can you recommend a coffee? From this place? They've got a couple that are alright. Let me help you order. It's on me. It's okay. The coffee here isn't expensive. You drink the coffee Seth bought for you. It's smooth, fragrant, and quite delicious. But according to Seth, it's just fine. How good must the coffee at his place be? Also, Gesundheit. Okay, still having Asaba just wait outside there. Okay. I think we can probably do one more side quest. Yeah, we can't do that one, or we shouldn't do that one until we've done the other one. Let's see. Oh, God. Oh, right. Tell Bolter about Sean's trouble. As it turns out, Sean placed his pet tortoise on the power skateboard, but then the tortoise glided off and dashed away. I should tell Bolter what happened. Okay, I kind of forgot about that one.
That's why you don't put turtles on skateboards.
Oh no, it stole it.
The kid put it on, the turtle or tortoise, tortoise on it, and they just went, "See you later, sucker. I'm off to raise a hair." How's it going? Everything all right with Sean? Tell him about Sean. What did you just say? Sean put his pet turtle on a power skateboard and it zoomed off? Again, if it has flippers, it's a turtle. If it got legs, it belongs on land. This kid always manages to surprise me. If what you said is true and the tortoise has been speeding on the highway the whole time, it should be more than dozens of kilometers away by now. It might even be in the next town already. Is it still possible to find it? Don't worry, I installed a GPS device on the skateboard. I'll check the signal later and drive over to bring it back. But let's hide this from Sean for now. Let him suffer a bit to teach him a lesson. He'll think twice before letting animals use his stuff. The animals of the Outer Ring are not to be trifled with. A decent lesson, yeah?
Yeah, and I forgot about his shirts.
As long as it didn't skate into a dome, I guess.
Yeah. But I think you'd expect a shirt like this on someone else.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm kind of curious if we'll ever get a cowgirl Thyron as an agent.
I would not be surprised with the themes I'm expecting in this game so far.
Well, last time we streamed this, we did find one. So, not as a playable.
Yeah. Let's see. Looks like we only have the mission-specific one of these left, so let's do that. Okay. But yeah, let's leave Ellen's friends alone with that. They probably have enough trouble with university or whatever they are attending. Okay.
We are not giving her friends that kind of shirt.
Ellen would probably just tail whip our arms in half. Because I think I have read somewhere... Go ahead.
For clarification, for Derby, Ellen is a shark girl.
Oh.
And a maid.
More mostly tail and teeth, but yeah, the sirens tend to be very strong, and I think I have read somewhere that maybe it's a case of that she has, or maybe that she can break people's arms with that tail.
If she's a shark, she's definitely got more bite than bark.
Marks wants some up-close footage of ethereals for a bamboo to get to know what fear feels like. Let's try getting chased by ethereals. That will really give him something to check out. Okay. 10 hits, then we fail. As for the deal, I'll lure that big guy over. All you have to do is dodge his attacks. I'm ready. Great, let's get started then.
Would be fun.
Before we end the stream, we could show Derby her.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Nope.
So far, so good. No hits.
I think I did get hit there, but maybe these don't count. It's the big one that we need to.
Oh yeah.
I think I did see red text. Yeah, that counted.
That counted.
So yeah, you did not get hit earlier.
Yep.
Oop, 2 hits.
Something's throwing out grenades. Okay, the little stupid landmine things. Yep. There. How? Oh, wait. We can just dodge through those. That was so thrilling. We're scared to death there. You've taken the shot you were after. Now get out of here. Talk to me next time you need anything.
Well, that was fast.
Yeah, some of these are really short. So we can actually pick up another one.
Yeah. Should we use some other characters?
We can look at the character roster a bit. There are a few I don't want to show for spoilers and such.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I should be able to sort, so it'll only show specific ones. Oh, actually, she's right here.
Time for some tail care.
Not quite what I expected, but it looks good.
Yep.
I expected a few more shark details than that, but...
There we go.
Touch my tail? No.
Okay, I misheard that last time. I thought she said touch my tail and die.
She's just like, no, don't touch it.
Okay, the guy for the footage is right here. Oop. Missed it just. I just chatted with my Bangbu about acting, and it has cut me off entirely from all communication now. Now it's even complaining about my script, even ending and denying about adding more drama in. This guy is getting more and more ungovernable. Nope, we have to get this guy to wise up. And here's that video clip you ordered. That horror clip of the Ethereum is all ready for you. I uploaded it to the cloud. Really? Thanks so much. I'll go back and download that now. Yeah, the guy's gonna get scared alright once it watches your video. Once it's experienced a little terror from the hollows, I'm sure there'll be no problem to act a natural scared look. A natural scared look. Okay.
I suppose I'm curious, do people still know that Belle is not some... do they think she's some other rookie, or...
Now, most people don't know about them being proxies and such. Despite everyone just calling them that out in broad daylight on the streets.
Yeah, it's kind of driving the captain up against the wall at this point.
That's...
Like, I think I saw him the other day actually clinging to a wall, screaming into it.
Let's see. Cactus
That's
flowers
really a funny
invitation.
Oh,
Oh, right, you picked it up.
was that funny thought?
The captain is screaming into a wall.
I can't blame them.
These two again. There. Looks like someone left something in the record box. Letter with a flower attached. This letter must be from the manager of Dew Gardening Shop. Is this a cactus flower? Quite a unique touch. Dear store manager, greetings. The florist supplier has delivered some cacti cultivated in the outer ring, which are quite petite and charming. I've enclosed one with this letter, hoping you will like it. These plants are known for their wildness and resilience, able to thrive in the most barren lands. However, once moved indoors, they might not retain their vitality. That said, a friend of mine is quite skilled in this field. Would you be interested in visiting Dew to exchange ideas with him? Orchidea. Okay, finally put a name on it, huh? Is he inviting me for a chat? Maybe you're growing cacti in pots? Sounds a bit strange. But since from Orchidea, it's probably related to some sensitive commissions she can't fully discuss in this letter. Hello, Wandeni Boo. It's you! I promised you could pet me before, but my friends and I are like living in different places, so you might not be able to find me. Humans seem to prefer a fixed abode, so I thought I'd keep that promise by coming to you. I've been asking around about you. All my Boo FFs say that you live on 6th Street, and that you're a good person who's always helping Bangbu out. Plus, you run a wonderful video store with excellent taste. But, you know, I don't make a lot of Denny's, so I had to walk over. I wanted to be early with keeping my promise. I'm glad I didn't run all the way here for nothing. I'm happy to see you. Do you want to pat me now? It's free, I promise. Pet it. Little rascal. I'm so glad you got to pet me. The next time I come to visit, please pat me again. May everyone have a Denny. Okay.
Hey.
Let's see. Any new news?
husky
Let's
running
see.
the store.
Eating carrots wards off corruption? Experts claim there's no evidence to support this statement. That Bangbu can go in and out of the hollow has nothing to do with eating carrots. Mirror Quest Remake. Next year, the classic side-scroller game Mirror Quest will be remade. During interviews, some players expressed excitement for the remake, while others shared their desire for a completely new game instead of a mere remake of the original. And severe punishment for mini cargo truck destroyers. These mini cargo trucks serve as vital support. Do not attempt to hijack them. Public security will be focusing on preventing such actions. Well, technically, we've not been vandalizing them, we've just been finding them. And, well, reporting them to the authorities for where they are.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this about? Oh, Lupita? Not sure I've seen you before, at least not named. It looks pretty, but it can also be quite dangerous. What's so dangerous about a coin? Well, I found this little guy on a nearby building's roof, just across the street from the convenience store. I was about to jump when something shiny caught my eye and I got distracted. Sudden dark, okay. Jump? Oh. Never mind. The buildings themselves aren't much of a problem for parkour fans, but those scattered coins on the rooftops can really mess with your focus. There are coins on the roofs? Yeah, why? Do you want them? Well, let's see. While I was running around, I noticed a loud motorcycle running by. I noticed a lot of shiny things up there. Who knows, maybe there are some coins up there that you'd like, but I'm not going up there to get them for you. If you're interested, you're welcome to learn parkour yourself. Yeah, I'll give you this coin as bait to lure you into the world of parkour.
That would be a fun skill to watch her do.
Oh wait, that's this one. I can't believe my fishing line is missing. This is a problem. Without a fishing line, I can't fish at all. Well, even with a fishing line, I often come back empty-handed. There's a fishy smell left on the line. Maybe a cat took it? I think I heard a cat meowing around here. Could my fishing line be around here? Yeah, this is just one of the weekly mini-quests. Meow, mackerel. Can't eat it. The translucent fishing line lies quietly there. Take it back to Kaido. Yep,
Of course.
you again. She's just a frequent visitor, isn't she? Hey, you actually found it. I'm going fishing right now. I'm sure I'll catch something good today. Until next week when he loses his line again.
Go back and look at the shelf by the guy here. And look at the top product in yellow packaging.
Yeah.
He got his own brand.
Yep.
Apparently.
And if whoever doesn't know, let's show him Team Master.
Yeah, we haven't gotten the coffee for today yet.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some?
I think you have shown me this guy.
Could be. Still a nice animation. Okay, just gotta love that he makes a little art of his own face in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
dear.
Oh, hello, Sukaku! Proxy, I see you! See what I mean? Can I ask you something? I heard there's a convenience store on 6th Street that sells limited edition super delicious red bean buns. Is this the one? I'll ask for you. Whoa, Proxy, you're so nice. You ask about the store's limited edition red bean buns, and luckily you managed to get the last one. I've actually been wanting to show this one.
Oh yeah.
I got it. But there's only one. You weren't planning on buying it for yourself, right? Huh? Yeah, how did you even notice that, Proxy? I wanted to buy it for Nagi.
Oh.
Even though Nagi doesn't eat as much as I do, but just one. Is it too little? Yanagi will be happy because it's the thought that counts. You're right, but... Well then, I have an idea. You borrow some colored markers from Ask, buy a piece of crepe paper and a card, and show Sukaku how to make a beautiful little gift package. You then have Sukaku write on the card and stick it on the package. So pretty. It feels like the red bean bun turned into a gift. I mean, I bought it as a gift for Nagi anyway, but now it feels different. I can't quite explain it. I just want to help you express your feelings. It's so nice, Proxy. I'll tell Nagi I learned something new today. Yeah, Sukaku, they are, well, reasonably big, but for an Oni, they are still a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what she is.
I don't want to. Did she here adopt? I wouldn't be surprised if she actually had adopted her or something.
Basically, in all but official wording, I guess.
Yeah. I'm not sure we told you this, Doobie, but the lady in pink hair here is basically the office mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember a little bit about that.
Okay. But that'll be it for today with Zenless. Let me just grab that. Grab those. Okay. And... should we do a 10 poll or should we leave that for the Wednesdays? I think I've asked that before, but I kind of forgot.
I think we can do one pull.
Yeah. Okay. Trigger?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go then. Yeah, it's an S rank.
Oh.
Okay, and 2 A ranks. Okay.
Welcome.
Hello, Nicole, the other pinkette. Okay, now, did we get Trigger or someone else?
Got a gig that pays well? Count me in.
2 Nicoles. Okay, I think the next one is the S rank. No? Okay, then the one after this. Okay, now the game is just teasing me.
Soldier 11, at your command.
Okay, now that's a bit disappointing, but still nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that does mean that if we manage to get another S rank, it will be the banner character. And, well, 95 pulls is... yeah, that's going to ensure 1 S rank. Okay. Let's apply these.
Something? My services are expensive.
Okay. Yep, Nicole can go from 3 of 6 to 5 of 6. And that's Field Expansion. When Nicole uses her EX Special Attack, Chain Attack, or Ultimate, the diameter of the energy field generated at the target location is increased by 3 meters. This and this too. All of this will soon become the Cunninghas's territory. You hear me? What? How soon? In about 10,000 years, based on current revenue projections. Can be. Okay, you just know who is saying what just from the text, huh?
Yeah.
There's Nicole, Billy, then Anby. Okay, yeah, Awaken. Okay, and 5 is Industry Star. That's the basic +2 and everything. Though they have plenty of enemies in the industry, Nicole has led her team out of many impossible situations, and so their reputation and experience steadily grew. Okay, then we have Soldier 11. Rapid Heat. When Soldier 11 becomes the active character in combat, if her energy is less than 40, her energy is recovered to 80. This effect can trigger once every 50 seconds. That would be really useful because, well, her EX attack requires quite a bit of energy.
Oh, yeah.
long-term high-intensity combat training allows Soldier 11 to complete mastery of her regulatory systems. She will always strive to ensure that she's in the best shape for each and every battle. Okay.
Ready and waiting.
Alright then. One last look here. Just grab these quick. And this. There we go. May as well grab them even if we are unlikely to make much use of them in the future, since we'll be moving to the main account. Probably sometime in the next month. Not in this month, probably. Okay.
Are we still gonna stream Zenless during Spooktober?
Well, we'll have Gibbous on Tuesday and Thursday. Witcher on Sundays, on weekends. So we could just go with Wednesdays still, unless... yeah, I do have a potential job lined up. Or two potential jobs, actually speaking. But we'll have to see if any of them will actually even take me, and if either of them, or both, depending on the hours they give, what days will and will not become work days and such. I'll try to get Wednesdays off, not just for Zenless, but also because I'm still filling in for someone on Wednesdays after the streams. I just noticed that Sumo Boo's shadow sometimes seems to vanish a bit. Or is that just me?
Yeah, same with the bigger one there.
Yeah, the paper Boo. Oh, well. But yeah. Do it.
We say during Spooktober we should probably not do the side quest during the weekend, since I be busy.
Yeah, we can do
Just in
the...
game.
Yeah. We'll also... Oh, Time Stranger. The weekend... No, the Wednesday streams, though, those we can keep going for the 8 stories. And if we run out of those before we run out of side quests... we'll have to see what we do then.
Yeah, actually, Derby?
Yep.
Where do you want to join us on Gibbous?
What's that?
Gibbous a Cthulhu adventure. It's a point-and-click horror game. Not really horror, it's comedy horror.
Oh yeah. I think I'd give it a shot for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it may give you a few laughs.
Yeah, you're always welcome to join on streams.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. For now, though, let's go look for someone to raid.
Actually,
let's see.
the other thing is, you're always welcome to join. Just please use the door and not the wall.
Well, no promises.
Yeah, you went metallic for a moment there, Ricky, but it stopped right after.
I said, they're always welcome to join as long as they use the door and not the wall.
Yeah, we got that.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, it is a bit busy, so let me narrow this down to a few. We've got Nico Silverado, who is playing Genshin Impact, which is on our list for potential streaming as well at some point. But with gachas and stuff, we'll mostly be focused on Zenless. We'll only be moving to other things temporarily for, well, when there is no new story in Zenless. Genshin is one of the possible ones for that. I think you said you'd prefer that one over Honkai Star Rail?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. That would be more of an incidental than as what we're doing with Zenless. We've got Sensei Tadpole, who is playing Risk of Rain 2. And they're sharing chats. Oh, nope, okay, they're doing another archipelago thing with Pika, who is streaming Stardew Valley. Okay. And for our last one... Actually, let's leave it between those three. So, Nico with Genshin, Sensei with Risk of Rain 2, and Pika with Stardew. Any of those either of you would suggest?
I will let you take
Any is
the
good for me. I think we're in agreement.
Okay, let me take a quick peek as to where Nico is. Oh, okay, they just started from the looks of it.
I thought Derby said Jenny.
Nope.
Okay, let's go say hi to Pika. Because Nico would have not as much spoiler since it is just the start of the game, but still. Okay. Copy the name, head to our place. Yeah, for both Genshin and Star Rail, we'd have to make a new account to be able to start from the beginning. And we could swap over to my main accounts with those eventually, but let's just say that it would take far, far longer to catch up with those games, because they've been around quite a bit longer than Zenless.
And will that mean you will have basically double the whole grind thing?
To be honest, with both of the games, I'm at a point where I don't really need new characters as much. I've got teams to deal with most anything, so I get characters more there for if I find them interesting and such. Plus, once I got just a decent team for either of those, I could probably just, well, quit with the grind anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright.
Okay. For now, though, let's prep the raid. So /raid and paste. But before we get that started, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Aurora. And I see that Knight has been lurking again. Hello there.
Hello.
And
Hello.
thank you as always, Drakir and Dervin.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
You're welcome indeed.
Yeah, tomorrow we continue with The Witcher 3 for a full 4 hours now. That's definitely looking forward to that. And in the evening, we'll probably do a few more side quests with Zenless here.
Again, you're welcome to join, Derby.
Of course.
And yeah, we'll see who may be available for Monday, so we'll have to see what we do then. Tuesday, we continue and likely finish with Shantae Advanced, not Advanced, Risky Revolution. Wednesday, more Zenless Agent Stories. Thursday, yeah, since we're I've got a game ready for then, which we should be able to finish just in a single stream. And then we can get started with Gibbous next week after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say high chance I'll be available Monday, so
Okay.
Yay!
Let's see then. I think that is about it. So let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Peace everyone, sleep well, and watch out for undead seagulls.
and the shark girls.
And Wacky Bang Boo.